Mic check.
Mic check 1, 2. Oh wait.
Good shit.
I almost did it again.
Mic drop.
Mic check.
They're beating the brains.
I know, 3-0.
All right, breaking this thing going.
Let's do this.
We're trying this again. Let's see if this works out.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order.
Batman versus
All to do is taking a drink to go to sleep.
It's a beast of an opener.
Yeah,
We
it
are
is.
opposed around the world.
Yeah, we can use it. I said you could slap someone with it.
And
It's almost quarter inch.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
It's a weapon.
It's really well done.
my
too.
name's Forrest Gump.
Try throwing it and try to get that like stuck in somewhere.
I was telling the kids if you cut it down, you can make
You may be wondering why the red suit. Well,
That's
so
cool though.
bad
I like how the
guys can't see
Superman and
me bleed.
Batman are together.
Yeah, that's what the logo was for BBS.
That's awesome.
Nice coat, Plank.
I want an alien one. A Crypt's coming.
I don't know if they have any. I can find out though.
They're here. And we're here, guys.
Episode 123 of the XD Experience.
The Experience.
I'm your host, one of them.
You're not the only host, bitch.
No, I was just saying I'm the host, but we're both hosts. You know what I mean.
We're co-hosts.
Co-host, okay, whatever.
Damn it!
There's host. You're a host. I'm a host. It's all the same.
All right, we're hosts. But we're not
Anyway.
aliens.
No. Anyway, episode 123. I'm going to open this beer.
Yes. This is XD Experience. You can find us everywhere, xdexperience.com. I am Gidget, Inspector Gidget.
Try this new bottle opener we're going to talk about.
And the other host
H&M.
is H&M.
What's up?
You can find us everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat.
Yep.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
You can call me to the
xdexperience.com.
voicemail 1-802-483-3682.
I don't think we have any this week.
Of course not. Let's see this thing. Oh my god, I gotta have like...
It's a beast.
Ooh.
We're going to talk about that.
So easy.
I know. So I got something we're going to be
Ooh,
talking
it
about
smells
here.
so good.
I think I've had this before. But
It
not
says
really.
brewed for us. It smells delicious.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It smells a lot like the IPA that I made.
Mm.
All right, let's try this out. This is let's talk about it before we try
This
it.
is the Founders Brewing Dirty Bastard.
Yep, I've reviewed Founders something or other on the YouTube channel, which you guys can
On
go
the
check out
YouTube.
on the YouTubes. Just look us up. I like when companies do this raised lettering.
Yeah, that takes a lot. You have like effort and,
Well, I'm sure there's just a mill.
but still, it looks cool and you know.
To me, it gives character. To
Founders
the
Brewing. This is the Dirty Bastard Scotch Style Ale.
Yeah.
It is.
I love these short bottles too, by the way. These little
Why
study
you don't like
bottles.
the longer ones?
Well, they're the same, I think, amount of ounces. Maybe this is a little smaller, but I think maybe there's 16, these are 12, or they all might be 12. I don't know. I just like the way that these bottles look.
So I think these are a little fatter.
Well, they're fatter, but they're not as tall.
Yeah,
So.
and it's 8.5% alcohol. Let's read the back. So good, it's almost wrong. Dark ruby in color and brewed with 7 varieties of imported malts. Complex in finish with hints of smoke and peat. What is peat?
Peat moss? I don't know. It's probably a spice or something. All right, let's
Okay.
try this out.
Oh, paired with a malty richness and a right hook of hop power to give it that bad attitude that a beer named Dirty Bastard has to live up to. Ain't for the wee lads.
Wee lads. Okay, let's try it. This is bottled 4/17/17, so it's like
It's brand new.
see, it's a couple months old.
It's June. Beginning
Which
of June,
is
June
6.
5th.
So it's about a month and a half old.
Yeah.
So all right, let's try it out. Trying to figure out what I'm tasting there. I'm tasting a lot of the smoke. It's good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I don't really taste the hops though. Do you?
Tastes a little spice or something.
Yeah. Let me think on that.
Yeah.
I'll decide if I mean, we're drinking it. But
I don't even know how much it was. All I know is I had to use my credit card, so I had to buy.
you know, I've determined that I know where I want to be with beer, like where what I like to drink.
Mhm.
I don't really veer off of that much.
Yeah.
I know
Well,
my
this
lane.
was
and
kind
I
of like
stay
an
in it.
impulse buy.
I mean, it's a Scotch ale, so I know it's a big beer. The smokiness is what really You taste that more than
Because it kind of has a flat taste.
It
But
almost tastes like it's barrel aged. or something.
yeah, it kind of has like a flat. It might be because of Scotch.
Well, it's Scotch ale, Scotch style ale. So it's the way that Scottish people make their ales. It doesn't have Scotch in it.
I know.
But it's just how they make
I'm
their
just saying it
ales.
might be barreled.
It might be barreled. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. All right.
It tastes kind of. It has like a little bit of a bland flavor at first, but then when it settles.
Yeah, and then when you're done, it doesn't like linger or anything.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different. You know. Yeah, it's different. So,
Don't know
all right.
how we feel.
Yeah.
Let's
let
drink a
it-
little more.
Let's let it breathe a little bit. It might taste
Get the tannins. I think that's only a wine, but still.
No, there's tannins in, when you mash your grain, the grain has or tannins, and when you crush them to be able to mash for beer, you don't want the tannins to fall out.
This might be better warm too.
Well, that's what I said. I said let's let it breathe for a minute and see. Some beers taste a little better. I like beer ice cold though, but not everybody does. Anyway, all right.
Any Hoosers.
So all right, so here we go. I got some shit to talk about.
So do I. I got some shit.
You got some shit. I got some shit. We all got some shit.
Guys,
What?
Scott Shipley sent me the best box ever.
Scott Rock.
Full of goodies. So freaking outstanding and amazing. First of all, I had to wait like 2 weeks for it, and I'm at the door every day when the mail drops off. I'm like a kid, like, come on, where's my package? Where's my package? Finally, it shows up.
You know, he asked me to look into it, and I couldn't find.
Yeah,
it.
I couldn't find anything either because I looked into it.
Even like I asked one of my supervisors at work, and we couldn't figure anything out for it. So he gave me the tracking number.
Yeah, he gave me the tracking number too, and I couldn't find anything, so
I was like, I don't
it
know.
wasn't on the radar. Thanks,
But-
Scott.
If this works out for you two, you guys can see what we do behind the scenes while we record. As you can see, I was just fixing a cord.
But yeah, so in the box he got me rocks, he got me candy,
Sand.
sand. Yes, I love the sand. It was so nice and smooth. And the best, and he got me an owl bag that was handmade. That was freaking fantastic. Vegemite. I gotta say, okay, so I probably
Even people in
tried it.
Australia don't like that shit.
I probably tried it very wrongly because I
There's
just
no wrong way to try it.
I just opened the packet and I went and I dipped and I got like a little droplet and I put it on my tongue and at first I was like and then I was like oh, it was just too salty. I think it
Try
might.
it on toast.
No, not yet. I have not tried it on toast.
kind of
But I
nasty
heard
to
that
try.
you know it tastes better on toast. So I'm gonna see, but
Still nasty.
I have like 12 packets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it.
Yep.
So I just want to thank Scott. That was amazing. But the best thing he sent me was an amputated parts bag.
I have one of those. He sent me one of those a while ago.
Yeah.
They carry in their little postie bags.
Yeah, exactly. And Dad's like, "What does he do?" And I'm like, "He's a postman."
I asked him one time. I said, Scott, have you ever had to use it? He's like, no, and I hope I never have to.
It's so awesome. I have it on display. I was reading it. It was like put limb or put severed part into bag
Yeah.
with ice, but not all ice.
Yeah, it like breaks it. I got mine's probably in there.
It's fantastic. And then Dad was like,
It's somewhere there.
Dad was like, why? What
That's
does
what
he
they
do?
carry.
What does he do for a living? And I'm like, he's a postman.
You gotta watch it. I mean,
But I told Scott, I was
never
like,
know.
he was like, oh, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm like, oh, I loved it. I just feel like I was sitting on the beach, you know, with the sand, eating some Vegemite, waiting for someone's finger to fall off.
Vegemite is so gross. Yeah, I've had Vegemite. He sent us some. I think he sent us some. So, yeah, I think he did.
He
It's-
sent you some, not me. This time he sent me some.
No, I mean, I'm talking like way back in the
Oh.
day. He sent
I
us
actually
some.
have a candy for us to try later on in the show, but
Shit.
it's upstairs.
Well, there's my Australian boomerang.
Yes, and he sent me a boomerang that was bought from Australia,
Made in
but made in
China.
China.
As
And
you
I
can
was so
see,
excited.
I've actually tried it.
Used it, yeah.
It doesn't really come back. None of them do.
Really?
Yeah, boomerangs aren't meant to do that. They're meant as a weapon to strike things with. It's like if you actually watch people who use
Why didn't you
boomerangs,
throw a boomerang at me earlier
they don't,
instead of the Lysol?
because that doesn't have the truth. But yeah, so I mean, there is videos of people throwing them and they kind of, and I think there are some that do, but I think
On the back of
intended
mine, it
purpose-
has directions.
I think the intended purpose is to kill shit. Like that's what it
But
is.
this
to-
wouldn't.
No, this is a toy, but it was made. You know, original boomerangs were weapons.
Oh.
Like you know, so like if like kangaroo was walking by, you could throw it at it
Why would I want to hit a kangaroo?
to eat it. It
No.
tastes just like chicken.
Shut the fuck up.
They probably do.
Everything tastes like chicken. What does chicken taste like? Chicken.
Bryce just said check XD mail, so he must send us.
Oh,
So
shit.
We'll get to that in a
Oh
bit here.
shit. Yeah, so I just want to thank Scott. Scott, we're actually getting your box together. We have a bunch of stuff to send you.
I'm sending you the patch, Scott. You got the only XD patch coming your way.
And I have a special gift that I have to get made. So it's gonna take about 2 weeks to get to me from the and then it'll come to you. So be patient, please.
It's coming. We're gonna send. I'll send you some Delaware stuff made in Australia.
Yeah. Do they have that? I'm gonna search in Delaware and see if I can find like an Australian T-shirt
made in Delaware.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could find that. Or you just go down to the farmer's market
and get one made. Yeah, that's fucking fantastic.
They could say Australia, and that's it. Just
from Australia, made in Delaware.
Yeah, something like that.
So then he can take it and wear it, and everyone will be like, "What's Delaware?"
Delaware. All right, guys. Look, leave us a review on iTunes or Stitcher.
Please.
Our Stitcher is updating now, but there's a few episodes that are missed. I don't know.
But you can find them on TalkShoe and other formats.
You just go to our website, and it directs you right to the host site where you can go in there and download all the shows, all 123.
Whoop, whoop.
So you can do that. We have some stuff we're going to talk about. I got to talk about.
Oh man, I missed.
Where'd you go?
I tried to get it in the thingy.
There you go. I went to Fort Delaware last week. I didn't get the chance to talk about this, but I want to talk to you. We definitely need to do a pilgrimage.
Yes,
there.
and you talked to Jim, right? He's down?
Well, I asked him if he'd ever been there, and he said he was there when he was a kid and hasn't been back since. And I said, look, we're going to go if you're up for it. So we'll see. If he wants to go, we'll plan something. I definitely want to do one of the overnight, or not the overnight, but I think it's like a 5-hour tour.
Yeah.
From like, I don't know, 8
it's
at
like a
night to
paranormal
like
thing.
2 in the morning or something.
But I think it would be cool to just be there. I mean, when I was there,
Yeah.
I thought it was cool because I did it once a while ago. And it was cool to be like out there during the nighttime.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I want to go there once, like together. We go during the day and we can do some stuff, and then we'll go there at night.
Yeah. Sounds
it's
great to me.
only $12 to go.
I know. That was the cost of my fishing license.
But you've seen some of the pictures and videos. I got a YouTube
Yes.
video in the works. I'll give a little history on the fort. But it's creepy as shit, and it's definitely cool. And it's a 288-acre island that sits right off the coast of Delaware, and
it's like our Alcatraz.
It's literally it's a military fort that was forged in war but never saw war.
Yeah.
And I did house 30,000 prisoners, and over 2,000 people died on the island of like scurvy and diseases and stuff. So that at one time it was a pretty nasty fucking place that people didn't want to be at. People tried escaping.
Doesn't scurvy and Lyme disease have like the same symptoms almost?
I don't know. Scurvy I think is quicker than Lyme's. Lyme's takes a while. Scurvy I think is pretty quick.
It's a vitamin C deficiency.
But I don't know. But it's definitely a cool place to go. It definitely has some. There's half of the fort you can't even go into. But I didn't know till after we left. If you pay $5 extra, you can go down.
Yeah, we're definitely doing that.
And I was watching. You ever heard of that show, not America's, but just Most Haunted Places or whatever? They went to Fort Delaware and did a great video on it. And there was some creepy shit that they found, but they were down in the tunnels where I didn't go. So
we're gonna be down there.
I definitely want to check that out. So yeah, look for that video, Fort Delaware. It'd be cool. I'll have a YouTube video up. I think I posted pictures on our Facebook page if anyone wants to see them.
You did.
So I gotta talk about
that.
this here. So we're gonna talk about this bottle opener for a second. The guys over at Decap Bottle Openers, which is a
That's
great name.
freaking fantastic.
Decap Bottle Openers. They have a website. Go to the guy's Facebook page. He said his website's kind of wonky right now, so go over to his Facebook page, Decap Bottle Openers on Facebook. You'll notice it. It's got all kinds of different designs, bottle openers. He sent us the Batman versus Superman logo. You guys have all seen the logo. But it's a kick-ass bottle opener.
I want the Punisher.
I don't know if he makes it. I'll have to look. But this thing is super thick. It's 3/16, almost a quarter-inch thick. It's pretty beefy. Like, you're not going to bend this.
It opened up my beer bottle just smooth.
Do you remember the green one I have? It's a tactical looking one. It's
yes.
It's not down here. I took it upstairs.
Oh, yes, I do.
That one is bending over time because of it. I mean, I've opened hundreds of bottles with it, but this one will never bend. I'm telling you right now. Like, you're not going to bend this.
Yeah, this thing is like, when you sent me the picture, I was like, hit someone with it.
It's huge.
What's this hole for?
Nah, it's so like when you're going to put it, a lot of people spin them or they put them in their pocket or they'll hook them on something, they'll hook them on a bar. It's just kind of a way to hold it.
Felt like a guy version. What goes in this hole?
But see, I always have a habit of doing this when I'm holding one of these because I have a bunch of these style, just not like this. So this is pretty
badass.
So guys, we're going to be using this on the show, Decap Bottle Openers. Make sure you guys go check them out.
Thanks.
I'll even shoot a little 2-minute YouTube video on me showing it and show you how to open a beer. It's not really.
We're gonna show you how to open a beer,
It's
guys.
not really riveting, but.
And next week we're gonna show you how to make pickles.
I want to make pickles. We finally got out tonight and started filming.
Yes,
some stuff.
I came here with my bag full of goodies.
Don't tell anybody anything.
I'm not, but I came here with my bag full of goodies. I was like, we always say we're doing this shit. Let's fucking do it, and we did it.
Yeah. So
it's the start of it. We're gonna.
It's the start of it. We're gonna work on it. It's gonna take a little time, I think, but it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be worth it. Yeah.
I think people are gonna really get a kick out of it, and that's the most important thing. First up in the news, did you hear about Tales from the Crypt?
It's dead on arrival.
It's dead. Not
yeah,
happening.
not happening at all.
Gone.
I mean,
They
honestly,
kicked it to
I think
the
I'm
curb.
kind of happy about it because I don't want to get disappointed.
I don't think we would have been disappointed. I think it would have. I think it would have been one of those things they bring back. Everybody's hyped about it for a season, and then it just fades away.
They should just do like a Crypt Keeper movie, like they did. You know, if they want to keep it going.
See, but nowadays TV's bigger than movie.
But
Like,
they could
TV's
do
bigger
like
than
okay,
film.
so sci-fi could do it. So sci-fi. Could,
I don't
well,
want to
no,
sci-fi.
I'm just saying like you know how they make
They
their own
make
movies,
Sharknado.
yeah. So no, I'm just saying like something like that could take the Tales of the Crypt and make a TV movie that would air like during the Halloween season.
Well, the problem with the whole thing is it sounds like it's the legal use of the name and the character. So if that doesn't work, you ain't gonna make it nowhere. TNT probably still owns the rights. I think that's where it originally aired. So it's on Spike now, right?
No.
No,
It was TNT.
again?
Yeah, TNT.
So
yeah.
where did it air back in the day? Was it TNT back in the day?
I don't know. Look it up on the computer.
Look it up.
Man. I mean, I'm happy, but I'm not. I mean, I did start watching the Twin Peaks revival,
There
and
was a
it's
72
aight.
film called Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Oh, there was like Demon Knight. And stuff
That one
like
was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then the one with Corey Feldman.
It was HBO. HBO did the original.
HBO.
So HBO probably still has.
So
some of the
HBO
rights.
could do like, you know, like a 6-part series or like a movie, just to bring it back.
I don't want to see a movie of it. I'm not interested in an hour and a half.
The
movie. I'd
Demons
rather
one was
see
hilarious.
I'd rather see. I like the way that TV does it right now with how they do their 13 episodes, 16 episodes, whatever. I just like the way that is. I just don't. I don't feel like film is as important as it
It's
once
not.
was.
We've had that discussion before. It's not.
I
But
think TV's bigger than film at this point. But
I wish
Yeah.
it would, but we never know. Maybe it'll come back.
well, I read the article and the guy said that here's all the title names.
Love to death.
I like how they have Danny Elfman. No shit.
Oh shit.
Wow.
That was the first episode,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Oh shit.
I didn't know he was involved.
Huh.
He's done a lot of stuff.
Fun fact.
He does a lot of scores and stuff. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so yeah, I'm not interested in seeing it if it isn't done in TV format. Like I feel like it almost had to be exactly like the original for me to give a shit.
I did like the Demon movie though.
It was okay.
Billy Zane.
It was alright.
I liked
I saw
it.
that movie in theater. It was alright.
And I like the vampire one with Corey Feldman. And the vampire rips off the guy's head and was like, I love it when a guy gives you head and lets you keep it.
That was corny,
She was
yeah.
who cares? It was, the show was corny.
Spin-offs. The series led to a number of spin-offs and films. So there's been Demon Knight, Bordello of Blood in '96.
There we go, Bordello of Blood, that's one with
And
Corey
Ritual
Feldman.
was a third one in 2001, but only distributed internationally. Without the Tales from the Crypt connection until 2006, it was released on DVD in the United States. With the
Hold on, what does that
Crypt
say?
stores.
John Crasher was hold on.
Where you at?
Retained as his voice, novella created a kinder, gentler personality for the children's Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, fuck that. See?
What? There's no children's Crypt
I'm
Keeper?
done with this. Yeah, it's canceled and not come back. Look, there's a ton of seasons if you guys want to watch
Yeah.
Tales from the Crypt. Just go back and rewatch it. It's all old stuff, but you know what? It's new again because you haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's,
in
you
20
know, that's
some
how I
years.
feel.
So just, I'd rather, if I'm going to rewatch something, I'd rather.
I mean, I think the only show reboot, or not even a reboot,
Then
that
in
I've
96.
liked was The X-Files.
Hey, look.
What?
Look at some of the producers on this though. You see a big name here?
Oh, shit!
Robert Zemeckis.
Yeah.
He did Back to the Future, Forrest Gump.
Damn, that's fucking awesome. I know who he is, but... I mean, this was the goal. I mean, this is the age where you had all these directors who were young.
He's only
and-
65. Zemeckis?
How old was he when he did Back to the Future?
Must have been 20. Or not 20, I don't know. It was a long time ago. 85.
And Forrest
95,
Gump.
2000, yeah.
What?
Oh, he's on a ton.
Yeah.
He's on a ton,
Mhm.
a ton of stuff. Zemeckis is good. He did that Wire movie with what's his face? Not that long ago.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, he did that one. I haven't seen that one, but I hear that movie makes you fucking sick.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. So.
But yeah, so that's gone. It's next. Oh well. Oh well.
I'm kind of relieved.
Now,
So.
have you seen Stranger Things trailer?
No, but we haven't got the trailers yet.
Okay. What else you got?
Netflix.
Yeah.
War Machine with Brad Pitt.
Nah, I started.
Awful.
I
I was 20 minutes into it and I'm like,
I started.
this is fucking stupid. I was bored as fuck. So don't even worry about watching that.
You want to cry?
What?
Watch A Dog's Purpose.
No! I can't. I can't even watch Marley and Me. I watched it one time and I blubbered like a baby for 6 days. I can't.
Dog
don't even
dies
talk. Don't even.
4
Shh.
times.
Don't.
But he comes back to life.
Shh.
And he doesn't even know he died.
All
He
right.
enjoys it,
Blah,
actually.
blah, blah.
No, see, but you're hearing it wrong. If you watch the movie, you
I know.
understand. They fall asleep and then they wake back up and they do it all over again.
I
But the
know.
story is great. In his first life, he's with a
You're making
kid.
me cry
No,
already.
he's with a kid, right? Now, he grows up with a kid and he dies of old age. Then he comes back as a police dog. He comes back as some single girl's dog. Then she ends up getting married, and then he ends up passing away. He gets shot while he's a cop dog. He dies, but it's not like sad. Like, no, see, I don't know why you're doing that, because he actually was like, okay, I know this. Like, it's actually a really good representation of what people think reincarnation is, because he looked at it as a journey. So he kept all those lessons that he learned, but by the end of the movie, he's adopted by these people who can't take care of him. Basically, the guy takes him out to a field and drops him off and says, whatever. But he ends up finding his way back to where he was at in his first life. And he finds Ethan, who was 19 or whatever when he died the first time. Ethan's now Dennis Quaid. Now the dog has to get Dennis Quaid to know that it's him and not this other dog. He's already adopted him, but now he's got to convince...
I'm already crying. I can't. I get that. But see,
good.
like, I don't know. My dog's getting old, so I can't think about this.
Well, they're all going to die.
Shut up.
I got 2 dogs upstairs. They're going to die.
Yeah, but your guys are puppies. Boo's like
Puppies.
9.
One's 2 and one's...
Boo's like 9, okay?
All right. That's why. Why do you think I got small dogs? Because they lived to like 20 years old.
All right. Let's move on from
But
that.
yeah, check it out if you guys haven't seen it. It's a great little family film. Really well done. I didn't talk about The Shack, I don't think. Oh, yeah, we did. We did talk about that. Never mind. We talked about The Shack.
Yes.
That movie was pretty wild. Crazy.
Also,
Yeah,
Netflix. Punisher is going to be released in November.
Yeah, that was speculated for quite some time.
And then the
it was going
person
to.
that slept.
It was going to be released on Veterans or not? Is it Veterans Day or whatever holiday is in November?
I don't even know what's in it.
It's going to be released. I think it's Veterans Day. Let me see. Because that was a big selling point. Stranger Things is going to come out on Halloween. The Punisher is supposed to be released on.
But I'm super excited. Like, The Punisher was fantastic. John Bernthal.
I hope the series is as good though.
Yeah, I think it will be. I think because they already developed that character basically. You know, like we already got like most of his backstory. So I think it's not going to be not like about that backstory.
Let's see here.
In November.
I know it's in November, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on. They were targeting it because it was a war hero kind of thing or a war guy. So I think they're going to do it around then. I think it's what day does it say?
It says November.
May debut Netflix in November. So they're still not 100% sold on it, on the date, I guess.
Well, it was slipped. The lady let it slip. She says it's all done, but it's not going to air till November, and everyone's like,
Hey,
what?
that's what people have been speculating for quite some time. So it's we haven't seen anything, no trailers, and nothing for it yet. I know it's done filming, but I mean maybe we'll get to it one day.
It's definitely coming this year.
Yeah, it's definitely coming. Netflix just isn't right now. I don't think they're starting to promote. They're really pushing Defenders right now. I think once Defenders airs, then you'll start seeing Punisher stuff. But I don't think they're going to air any Punisher stuff until the Defenders.
When does Defenders come out?
August.
August? Okay, so it's soon.
Yeah.
I did finish Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and that show is fantastic. I hope there's a 4th season. Also, people who complain more live longer. Just so you know. So people say I'm a complainer, guess what? I'm going to outlive you, bitch. What about that?
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I don't really complain.
I don't either.
No, I don't. I mean, I just go with the flow.
Also, so in Brazil, they're actually using fish skin to treat burns. And it's actually like this.
Why have I heard of this?
So they're taking tilapia, which is like a main food source in Brazil, and they're taking the skin, and they're skinning the fish, which most butcher shops and stuff, they throw it away anyway. So they're taking that skin, they're washing it, they're sanitizing it. Now what happens is when they put it on the burns, it eliminates the need for gauze that needs to be changed every 2 days. It eliminates pain, and it helps boost collagen production. So it helps you heal faster. So they put the fish skin on your burn, and they'll leave it on there. They'll put gauze like over it to hold it in place. But after 10 days, they'll change it. And
That
it's
stinks.
Huh?
I bet
It
that
doesn't.
stinks.
It doesn't. It's been desensitized. It's been desensitized, or whatever, so it doesn't smell like fish. And it's actually like this groundbreaking study.
Groundbreaking.
Yeah, it is.
Riveting stuff.
It is. It's riveting. Come on, that's good for burn victims. Come on, I was in a burn ward once.
I've been burned. It sucks. I got scars from it.
So do I.
Sorry. You live and learn.
I know, but I'm just saying, this is awesome. It's a natural thing. So if you're going to eat the fish, then you can get the skin, but people just throw away anyway.
This reminds me of the human head transplant. They're saying now 0% chance the guy lives.
0%? I thought it was like 98.
The doctors are saying 90-something%. But reality of it is they don't think he's going to make it past the severing of his head. It's pretty wild. I watched this video the other day on how they're going to like suspend the head and everything. I mean, they're going to try it. We'll see what happens. So when they have to sever the spinal cord like super fast and super sharp.
Why can't they just do something like, all right, so you need your brain and spinal cord.
They need to figure a way where they can just shift consciousness.
Or, like, can they just, like, chop
No, you have to take
around
No.
the vital things?
No. First of all, that would be nasty. And second of all, no, because then they still have to move it into another. They got to sever it in the right place, the right exact location.
Can you just
with
put
the
a
right
torso
pressure.
in another torso?
No.
That might work.
But so they got this gurney thing that's going to like hold his head and spinal column, and they're going to lower it down onto the body and then reattach. I mean, look, they're going to give it a shot. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
This
man.
guy doesn't have a chance. If it doesn't work, he's dead
just,
regardless.
Yeah,
regardless.
he's ready. He's just like, all right, take me.
I mean, if he dies, then he's dead. But I don't know. We'll see. This is one of those things we'll have to wait and see. I don't know.
I'm so excited. That's December, right?
Supposedly, unless it gets delayed or anything.
Hopefully not. What the fuck, man?
All right, you ready to see the Stranger Things stuff?
Hold
What
on.
more do you got?
I have a lot.
All right, well, get it out.
Okay. Scientists, don't look at my notes.
I can't read.
Scientists are actually, they had this meeting recently, and they're going to build another Hadron Collider. And it's going to be
I need to like go back and forth.
You didn't even hear what I said.
I'm listening.
What did I say?
You said there's 7.
No, I didn't. What do you want?
Just anything wanted with a green top. There you go. I mean, that smoky flavor is too much. It's good, but I feel like I need to balance it out.
So the scientists all got together and they're building another Hadron Collider, and it's going to be 7 times bigger than the one we have now. So what the fuck are they looking for?
I think the Hadron Collider already did what they intended it to do. So.
Like, there's some shady shit going on, okay? I don't know, man, but I want to know what they're doing. Are they gonna? I don't know.
Clear that shit looks, man. Look at that. That's
Get
on
that
point.
fucking Eagles out of my
That
face.
is on point.
Get that Eagles
That
out of
beer
my
is on
face.
point. Carbonated, clear. That shit looks beautiful. Look at that. All right. We'll go back and forth. This is refreshing and that's smoky.
Also, okay, here's my last one. Are you excited? Okay. This is awesome. Okay? This is a great achievement for the Vatican. Okay? Donald Trump pulled out of the climate organization thing going on, and
Which
it's
sucks.
me and it's United States and one other country. I forget what it is. Even like North Korea is on board with this whole climate protection thing. So he's a dick. Donald Trump. He's a fucking dick. He's a douchebag. But anyways, so he went to go visit the Vatican recently.
Elon Musk dropped out.
Yeah, he dropped out right when that happened. I think Elon should run for president.
He would win.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. A lot of people don't know.
He'll
now
go
that
up
I think
against
about it.
Kanye, and Kanye would
Ugh,
win.
fuck Kanye.
I say Hanks and The Rock.
Hanks in the Rock.
Did you watch that SNL?
Yeah.
Thing?
Who would I want to be president?
Tom Hanks and The Rock.
No.
Why wouldn't you? That's
I
perfect.
think Kevin Spacey.
I'm not a Kevin Spacey fan. Like,
How are you not a Kevin Spacey fan?
He's okay, but he's not great. I don't
Pay
think
it forward.
Yeah, it's alright. It's
The
another.
movie where he's an alien.
My favorite movie that he did is Stargate. This is my favorite movie that he ever did. Pay it forward.
So much.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's good. Just
I
'cause
know, but
does a
he's
lot.
done a lot of good stuff.
I don't. It's the same person every
Horrible
time.
Bosses, he was fantastic.
Yeah, but that's a side role kind of thing. Like, he's just, I don't know. Like, I've watched Blacklist, I've watched House of Cards. Not a fan of either one of them. Or not Blacklist.
Yeah, I was about to
Spacey,
say,
that's
what
the
are you
other guy,
talking
that's
about?
Spader.
Yeah.
But I've seen House of Cards, which he's on. He's okay. He just doesn't do much for me. I actually think he was great as Lex Luthor.
I know that you always say that, yeah.
I thought he played a great version.
I love Kevin Spacey. I don't care. He can be in anything.
He's okay.
He can be funny, serious, scary, weird, everything.
He's okay.
So anyways, I digress. So Trump went and visited the Vatican, like 2 weeks ago?
Something like that.
Well, the Pope actually gave him...
Was it the young Pope?
No, but that show was fucking awesome. Did you watch
No, I
that?
haven't watched it. I got other stuff I'm
fucking
watching. I'll get
fantastic.
to it. That's great. I'll get to it.
Alright, so the Pope Francis actually gifted Trump a copy of his encyclical?
Let me see.
Oh.
Let's just say it's a plan,
Okay, it's a plan. It's a plan on climate change, and
which is bullshit. There is no climate change.
so, but the Pope said, 2 weeks before Trump decided to pull out of this, whatever, blah, 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 whatever. So, after Trump pulled out of...
Trump pulled out.
I wish his dad would have pulled out. So, Bishop Sanchez Serrando describes the
Sanchez?
decision...
Is his first name Rick Sanchez?
No, he describes this whole thing of Trump pulling out of the Climate Protection Act as a huge slap in the face for the Vatican. The bishop stressed how the decision goes against basic scientific facts. He described Trump's vision of climate change as not only a calamity, but also completely anti-science. It's a disaster for everyone. Thinking that we need and must rely on coal and oil is like claiming that the earth is not round. It is absurdity brought forward only to make money.
Time out. The earth isn't round. The earth is not round and it's not flat. It's like an egg.
I know, but he's saying he's comparing them to flat earthers.
See, this whole statement is just wrong.
So he says, I believe that oil lobbyists are behind this decision. They are pushing for it. Big oil is pulling Trump's strings and he can't oppose them, although this doesn't mean he really wants to. But it's funny how the Vatican is coming out saying this is science. That's what I like about this whole thing. You know?
All right, so here's what I'll say on that. Yeah, you have to look at science. You have to understand the facts before you go into something. But whatever plan Trump brought in there wasn't created by Trump.
No.
And I'm not a Trump fan. Like, I don't like Trump at all. I don't like any of these politicians.
Yeah, I don't
They're
like
all
none.
terrible. But you can't really blame Trump because Trump doesn't know shit about climate change. He doesn't know.
Yeah, but it's just
anything,
like,
you know?
but that's what they're kind of saying. Like,
It's a pointless. Like, these guys bickering over this shit is pointless though. Like,
there's actually this protest
it's
going
just
on.
bullshit.
There's this protest against the whole climate because he pulled out of the climate, and they're going to call it Trump forests, and they want every person to plant 5 trees.
All right.
But yeah, so I thought it was interesting that the Vatican actually took a scientific approach, and also the fact
the Vatican
that
is scientific.
I know, but a
based.
lot of people don't believe that.
I mean, the Vatican owns the largest, most powerful telescope
Yeah,
in the
the
world.
Lucifer.
The Lucifer telescope.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look, they believe there's something beyond here. So, I mean...
Exactly. I mean, I believe they know more than what they're letting on. I think it's
too.
like Van Helsing down there.
I totally think it's like that.
But I like how he kind of compared them to
There's
flat
rumors.
earthers. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, look, flat earthers are retarded.
Yes.
They're stupid and they're dumb because they... Time change. Time change explains the whole thing.
Yeah, it does.
If I'm here on the East Coast and I call somebody in California and it's dark here and it's not dark there, that proves the point right there. Like,
what are we
it's
just being
fucking
flipped like a
dumb.
pancake?
It's just it's dumb. It's just a pointless. I don't think we'll ever do a show on Flat Earth.
No,
because
I
it's
don't-
just
no,
a
it's
stupid
stupid.
argument that is like beyond comprehensible that people would actually like. There's what's that? B.O.B. the rapper who swears up and down.
Oh yeah, and then there's another
Tia
famous
Tequila.
guy.
There's
who-
all kinds of people
Yeah,
who swear
who,
this shit.
and they're just. I think
The
they're
Earth
just
isn't
brainwashed
flat.
idiots.
The Earth isn't flat. We're in a fucking snow globe, and that's all there is.
Yeah,
to it.
someone's shaking us.
Yeah, it's like the Grinch. I'm telling you.
We're being
There's more
shifted.
proof that we're in a simulation now than we are actually in reality.
Yeah, I mean, they're so close to finding what consciousness is, and once they find that, they can turn whatever they want into a human. Air quotes.
If they could find out what consciousness is, then we wouldn't need head transplants. They could just shift consciousness.
Exactly. So when I'm about to
Body
die,
to
can
the-
I just switch? Can I just
That's what they're shooting for.
astral
No,
project?
no, there's no astral projection. They said you can download your consciousness onto like a fucking flash drive, and you can just
Yeah.
program it into another being.
Like fuck.
That's what they think can
That
happen.
Captain America movie. What was the one where they went and the computer was still there and the guy's consciousness?
Yes, that was the Winter Soldier.
The Winter Soldier. There we go.
Still my favorite Marvel.
Yeah,
movie.
that's a good one.
That's my favorite Marvel movie. Winter Soldier's fantastic.
I think my favorite Marvel
Winter Soldier.
is the first Iron Man.
Okay, so are you done there? I want to spin
Yes.
off of that. Iron Man. So Wonder Woman came out. And we haven't seen it yet.
Yes,
Every-
I'm not
everybody's telling me how great it is. I might go see it tomorrow if I can. If I can't find something, I might just have to go see it in theater tomorrow. But everybody's comparing it
To Captain America.
Captain America, and they're ranking it right there with Iron Man 1. Like, this is DC's. Finally, DC got something right.
Yes.
And we've said it for, I don't know, a year and a half now. This movie was going to be the one that projected it. I wanted Suicide Squad to be good. I wanted BVS to be good. They're okay. They're not great. They're not terrible. But they're okay.
Yeah.
Man of Steel is probably the best out of those three. But Wonder Woman is going strong. I mean, it's killing every record out there.
Yeah.
and
I mean, and finally,
there's a scene in there.
woman
and
superhero who's the lead, and she's not like a damsel in distress.
This is the first female superhero lead. I was reading up on this. First superhero. Do you know when the last time we had a female superhero lead film was? It was in 2005. Do you know what it is? And it was dumb, and I think that's what killed female superhero leads for a while until now.
My super ex-girlfriend?
Nope.
Oh.
It's a Marvel character.
It's a Marvel character.
It's a Marvel character. See, it's so dumb that you don't even remember
Fuck.
it even existing. Big time actress played in it too. Come on.
Hold
I know
on.
There's people out there
It's
yelling.
on the
it
tip
right
of
now.
my tongue.
There's people out there screaming it right now.
Fuck.
Screaming it. Come on. Jennifer Gardner.
Electra.
Elektra.
Yeah.
Elektra was in 2005 was the last time a female ever led a superhero movie, and it's 12 years later, and we're finally getting another. But it sounds like this was doing a
Yeah,
great job.
it sounds. I mean, I want
can't
to
wait
see
to see
it.
it.
I couldn't see it this weekend.
There's a scene in it apparently, and I've seen bits and pieces of the scene, but I haven't had a chance to see the whole scene yet. It's called No Man's Land, where where two sides go to fight, and there's that section in the middle where nobody goes into.
Okay.
Apparently, Wonder Woman goes into No Man's Land, and it's this big fucking epic scene where we've seen bits and pieces of it in the trailer where she's banking the bullets off her. Apparently, it's one of the greatest scenes shot, like in a superhero.
Yeah, I'm
movie.
definitely. I
And Patty Jenkins directed this, and they already
and
signed
yes,
on to
and
the
then
sequel.
everyone, not only was it, Wonder Woman the first,
It's the largest grossing
but then
film
it's
by a
also
female
directed by a
director.
woman.
Yeah, it's the
so
largest.
that's
And
fantastic.
I had said that from the beginning.
Yes.
I said that movie had to be directed by a female
It has
before
to have
Patty
that
Jenkins
perspective.
even got involved. Then she gets involved, and they said that it's the largest grossing movie now by a female director. So this movie's fucking
Yeah.
killing it. I can't wait to see it. I have a feeling it's going to push DC in a good direction.
Yes,
I-
we always
that's
wanted.
my
We always
opinion.
wanted. We always expected high of DC.
Yeah, well, I think they.
I mean,
I think they're
I know
trying to
everyone-
do too much too fast.
and I know
Marvel got
yeah.
a good chance of building their
Yeah.
universe slowly,
Yeah.
whereas DC kind of was like Batman vs Superman. They did Man of Steel. Then it was, and Man of Steel is actually a good film. Man of Steel, still, even Kevin Smith was talking about the other day. He's like, that movie is still a great film. Like, if you go back and watch it, they were doing something.
Yeah.
And then BVS and Suicide Squad just shit on it. So,
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
and Catwoman.
that's before.
I
this
know, but I'm just
universe.
like, I mean, DC, like that was like a lead female thing, but like they didn't
Yeah,
do
it was
it
probably
right.
like
And that
2001 or 2002.
yeah, it was around there. I mean, I'm happy. I mean, I wish Marvel would finally do a woman.
They won't. Well, they will. It's going to be Captain Marvel, which
yeah.
is coming out. Brie Larson's going to play her, and that's fine.
I
But
like Brie
now
Larson.
she's got a lot to live up to. If this Wonder Woman movie is as good as they say it is, it's going to be really
And I heard
hard
that
to take it
Gail
down.
Gadot
Gadot.
and Chris Pine have really good chemistry.
I did too.
And it's not really a love story, so that's
Well,
why I was that.
it
They
is
said
a love
but it's
story.
not like in your face, like.
No, this is the first man she ever met, and she falls in love with him, and he's there. But what they really pushed was that Chris Pine's character never takes over the film, which is what I think a lot of people were worried about, being a big actor, that he was going to like take over the film.
Yeah.
Apparently, Patty Jenkins like dialed it down to where he's not the main character.
And that's good. That's a good
So-
thing. It's a different perspective that we need.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to try to see it tomorrow.
I'm gonna try, I might be able to see it Wednesday.
Maybe I'll do a review or something. I don't know. We'll see. I got faith. I've had faith in this movie for over a year now, so I'm.
I heard
totally
Aquaman's in it, right? For a second.
I don't know. He might be in end credits or something.
Oh, okay.
There's got to be something there that ties it into this universe. But it's an origin story, so it's going back to the 40s.
Yeah.
Aquaman didn't live in the 40s, so you might see his
But
dad.
I thought, I don't know, where did I read that? I don't remember where I read that.
I don't
read
know.
that
But did you see
somewhere.
the cutscene of Justice League where Aquaman's spinning the trident, he drops it,
Oh,
and he grabs
yeah.
Wonder Woman's sword?
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. I can't wait to see that.
I mean,
That looks
they
good
did
too.
release a new Justice League trailer.
We'll watch it. I haven't seen it then if they have.
I was on YouTube last night. I actually have it written down right here.
Well,
So we can jump into trailers.
first thing we'll play is the Stranger Things. It's like a teaser,
Okay.
right? And it's a little bit of interviews. From
Dustin
the
was so
cast.
adorable in person, by the way, when I got to see him.
So here you go.
Here we go.
It came out in another language here, so you can't understand what it's saying.
Looks like.
It looks a lot like
Yes,
it.
he does. He has the blonde hair, mop top,
He
everything.
smiles, his
He has a
attitude.
natural accent.
We're gonna go on a mission right now. So will you come with me?
Oh, you will.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I seen it.
It's probably gonna be sad as fuck, but I'm looking
I know.
forward to it.
I gotta have a day to watch it so I can cry. It sucks, man. He was.
He was good.
Yeah, amazing. Oh well.
I mean, he was.
There's so
He is the Joker. I don't
Yeah,
care.
he is the Joker.
To me, he embodied that character
Yes.
like to a fucking T.
The sinister anarchy, you know.
There's another
Okay.
show on Netflix. You were talking about Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
You ever hear of The Keepers?
No.
You need to be watching this,
Okay.
like tonight.
Okay.
All right.
I have
I'm
nothing to do.
5 episodes in on this. It's
The Keepers.
The Keepers. Did you watch Making a Murderer last year?
No. Not
You need to watch that shit.
Not interested.
No, you need to watch this shit. You want to know how deep shit
So
gets
is this about
crooked
that
and corrupt?
nun?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's not just about a nun. It's about 100 kids or so, or
Okay.
more. All right. You need to watch this, and you need to watch Making a Murderer. Making a Murderer was fucking fantastic.
It came out during a weird time in my life.
Well, you're not in that weird
I
time.
know.
So there's no excuse.
I know. Not anymore.
You need to watch that. Making a Murderer. If you're into true crime, which I'm a massive fan of true crime, you need to watch Making
No,
a Murderer.
I really want to write like a really good like true crime novel.
This is this year's version. So Making a Murderer, it seems like every year they're going to do a documentary. Not about the same thing, just doing a documentary. It's Netflix docu-series. Last year was Making a Murderer. This year's true crime Netflix series is called The Keepers. You need to be watching this shit. And I'll play the trailer.
Baltimore has always been a quintessentially Catholic city.
The priests were the authority. Whatever they told you to do, you did.
The city has its level of corruption. Sister Kathy exemplified this spirit of compassion and kindness.
I have never had a teacher like that before. She was murdered our senior year, and it's always haunted many people in the community.
Our mission, we were driven to find out who hurt Sister Kathy.
People pop up from 45, 50 years ago who say, I have a story I'd like to tell you.
I believe Kathy Sesnick was killed because she was going to talk about what went on at Kiev.
There's an on-the-record public story of what happened to Sister Kathy, and then there's the world beneath.
the police department, and the state could provide protection
Johnny
for
Gosh.
the priest.
But 75,000 times
local
deeper.
business
Yeah.
owners, politicians that were part of this network.
I can testify that over 100 victims have been abused.
These priests were
Time
no
is getting
fucked up
short
shit
for us
to
to
these
be able
girls.
to figure out what happened to Kathy.
My father said to my mother, "You want to know why I drink? Because we killed a woman and we put her behind the shop."
He said, "You see what happens when you say bad things about people?"
This goes bigger and deeper than we can imagine.
The story is not the nuns killing. The story is the cover-up of the nun story.
It's fucking fantastic.
I got goosebumps.
I'm telling you, it is fucking great. And you know, Netflix does this shit to me. They know how to set the stage. Last year, Making a Murderer, that guy's fucking framed. That guy was completely
Isn't he still in
framed.
jail though now?
Yeah.
They tried to get him out. And
But
then
they let
he
his nephew
appealed.
out. You gotta watch that show.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's fucking fantastic. This here is on a totally another level. This girl's killed, this nun. Turns out because one of these students went to her and said that she was being sexually molested by the pastor. Not just one pastor, but a couple pastors. And police officers and all this shit. And then she ends up dead. And then they're tracking this shit down. They're tying all these fucking Catholic priests into molesting these kids. And they're all girls. And it's all started like in the 60s. And do you know the Catholic Church has a place that they send preachers?
Yes. Who have
fucked kids.
Yeah, they do. They have a place. Yeah.
They don't suspend them.
No,
they don't
they
cut
have a
them
place
loose.
for
They don't
them.
call the
Yeah.
cops. They send them to a rehab
Yeah.
facility. And they go into that.
In Young Pope, they actually talk about
It's
that.
this massive thing. And it's like, oh my, and then instead of, to avoid embarrassment, the Catholic Church just fucking transfers them to another fucking church across town.
Exactly. And then in the Young Pope, they talk about that.
And
Same with like homosexuality and drinking.
What this pastor was doing is too, he would call parents up and say, you know, your daughter needs to go see a gynecologist. She's at that age. She told me she's doing this. You know, she's feeling this thing. And the parents would go, okay. And then this fucking Maskell dude would take these girls down to the gynecologist and they would fuck her. It's the sickest shit ever. And they would tell them that they had to swallow the pastor's sperm because it's the Holy Ghost running through his body and they need to receive that communion.
And did anybody end up in jail?
Nobody. Because the police were in on it. The police were
Yeah.
fucking these kids. All this shit. It's
That's
a
what,
huge
it kind of
fucking
reminds me
web.
of like the whole Johnny Gosh thing where it's one thing, but it leads to
I'm
a
telling you.
colossal cover-up
I'm telling
of the corruption.
And we're only 20, 30 minutes away from Baltimore. We're
Yeah.
not far.
I mean, I go to Baltimore. I love the harbor. Edgar Allan Poe's house. Yeah.
I'm telling you, you need to be watching the show. It's fucking great. And I'm members of the fucking group now on Facebook, which you invited me to a group which we're going to talk about.
Yes,
in a bit.
I did.
But I'm telling you, I love these true crime docs that Netflix is doing. Making a Murderer, 10 out of fucking 10 so far. This is 10 out of 10.
I didn't watch the Amanda Knox one though. Did you?
That wasn't a Netflix one.
Yeah, it was. This is the same creators.
Maybe creators, but it might not be from the same production.
Yeah, it is. It's Amanda Knox. It says it
Well,
at the
this-
beginning.
Well, they might have done it, but not for Netflix thing.
Yeah, for Netflix.
Well, this is considered season 2.
Oh, I don't
Making a
know
Murderer
that.
is season 1. This is considered season 2. That might be
They did
another
the Amanda
thing.
Knox thing, which I don't really care.
But that
about
might have just been
Amanda
one
Knox.
episode or something. This
We
is
all
the
know she
series
killed her
is-
friend.
Who cares? But yeah, you seriously need to be watching.
All right, I'll watch it tonight.
It's fucking great. I'm like 5 episodes in. It's only 7 episodes. But yeah,
Has Irene watched it?
she's been watching it with me. She fucking loves this shit. So not molestation of children, like,
But
the
understanding
understanding what's going on.
Yeah, you get to that, and you know,
and I'm telling you, it's really
it makes you
well
open
done.
your eyes and realize that just because you're a priest or a doctor or these people that we put in high praise, that doesn't mean that you are a good person.
No, it's fucking.
And that's what we've learned from a lot of things. I mean, you can't. Just because someone wears white doesn't mean they're an angel. Let me just put it that way. But one thing I do want to talk about, since we're talking about like crime and stuff, Manchester, London. There was another attack.
At London Bridge.
Yeah, guy ran through people with a car and stuff. I'm just saying, okay, London doesn't have guns, do they?
No.
So, I'm not trying to be inconsiderate, but, okay, there's been a lot of people run down by cars recently. In London, in the U.S. When are people going to start saying we need to ban the cars?
It's not about that. It's just.
But I mean, they say to ban the guns
Because they want to disarm us.
Exactly.
It has nothing to do with
exactly, and this is just showing that.
Well, to a point, but getting the guns away from us isn't really about us protecting us or being able to protect others. Taking the guns away from us is so that people can control us. If we don't have guns, they can control us a lot easier.
Exactly. We have our Second Amendment so that if a tyrannical government happened, then we could take over and kill a bunch of cunts. But
you don't have to kill anybody. It's just scare tactics.
Yeah.
Just don't fuck with me because I have a loaded gun. That's it.
But I also want to say that I did watch parts of the Manchester concert. Did you watch some of that yesterday? It's called One Love. There was actually a video where Miley Cyrus and Ariana. Oh shit!
Ariana.
So there was a scene. There was this, and you could see like Ariana Grande because that's where it all began in her concert, and she was so shaken up. I mean, even singing. Like I gotta show you one of the videos.
She's a kid.
Yeah, but I'm not a really big fan of Miley Cyrus. Like, I know she can sing, but I don't like her antics. It kind of makes me... It's kind of like the whole Kanye West thing that I have.
Actually, though, if you look back on it, she had, like, a month and a half where she went crazy. But other than that, she's been pretty calm and quiet.
Yeah, well...
I think people judge her a little unfairly.
Yes, they do. And there's a video of the concert, and Miley Cyrus is helping her sing Ariana Grande. And it literally gave me chills, because you could just tell, like, Miley was like... don't let this, you gotta keep going,
They're both Disney kids.
Yeah, I mean, well, one's Disney, one's Nickelodeon. But, I mean, the concert was awesome, but when I was looking at the videos on YouTube, a lot of people were commenting, like, oh, well, nobody does this and blah, 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 blah. Okay. A lot of stuff happens everywhere, okay?
Yeah, people die every day.
Yes. But for what this was, it was beautiful.
It's good.
It was getting people together in a way. Everyone connects with music. Everyone connects with music.
But I have a problem with a few things in that. Like, we shouldn't have to have a tragedy to come together.
Exactly. That's what I hate.
Grateful Dead is a perfect example. You don't have to have tragedy to come together.
Yeah.
You go there and fucking eat magic mushrooms and drink some beer and
come
whatever.
Together right now.
That's a few different people sang that song. Aerosmith sang it. Beatles sang it.
I'm thinking of the Beatles one. Because it says Toe Jam Football, and I always was like, what the fuck?
Football players get toe jam.
But I do gotta say it was good. I mean, I love these events where people just come together and they can be free and so yeah, go ahead, talk your shit, whatever. The world's not fucking perfect.
No, Rob Schneider said it best the other day. I saw his tweet he posted out, but he said the world is a better place if you just get off your phone and go outside and talk to your neighbor.
Exactly. Like so this Saturday my friend invited me to go fishing. I was like, all right, I'm down. I'm trying to be more spontaneous. Got my fishing license at Masturbators, which is a tackle box shop. Tackle shop. And, we went fishing and we got a paddle boat and like it was so much fun. Like I barely touched my phone the whole time. I was fishing. As soon as you get in nature, you just calm down.
Why do you think I spend so much time out there?
Yeah.
Like, even today. What do you think I did when I got off work?
I don't know.
What fishing?
Oh.
Right
I have a fishing pole in my car.
I keep one in the back of my truck.
Yeah,
I go fishing all the time.
But, I mean, just to be out there in nature. I mean, especially around, like, a moving body of water. That's where you get a lot of negative ions, and that helps you heal and see things clearer. It gives you a deeper perspective that you are just so insignificant that it doesn't matter. If you lose your job, okay. Find another job. Like, all the things that we stress about.
I'm about to get paid, though. I don't want
I know.
to get a job.
But all this stuff.
Did you hear what happened to me?
Yes, you told me. So, but a lot of people, they stress over this stuff, not realizing that you can change it.
You can. You can walk away from a job anytime you want.
Yeah, a job, a relationship, as long as
have the balls.
And picking yourself is not being selfish, okay? That's being healthy. You have to be able to pick yourself.
You know how many times I've probably chewed tobacco and spit on it?
That's disgusting, and you just licked it.
I need to wash that.
Alright, that's my thing on that. Did you find the Justice League trailer?
I'll get to it. I got a trailer to play right now.
Is this the Murder Express?
Murder on the Orient
Express. Yes.
Murder in the Orient Express.
Top Gun 2 is happening, guys.
No. Fuck that. I don't want to see any part of that.
Tom Cruise has a new movie out.
I only have a color clock against for an hour and a half. I don't.
Didn't give him a nod to
I
the
don't.
part.
You know who's in this, right?
I haven't really watched it. I just wrote it down.
Pressed together
Good
for
notice.
days with nothing in common but the need to go from one place to another and never see each other again.
Ooh, Johnny Depp. Captain Jack Sparrow.
The movies don't good, but they say U.S. is done with the pirate series. That's why U.S. is way down on the
I
box
see
office.
evil.
Well, this is the final film. I mean, and they have a lot to go against between Wonder Woman, Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, there's a lot going on at the movie
Passenger has
theaters.
died.
I got invited to go see Pirates tonight, but I'm podcasting.
So they got him after all.
It's on
You assume he was killed? No,
I checked Showbox the other night. It
No,
wasn't.
It's on Movie Box.
I did go to F
He was
movies
in
and
perfectly good
it wouldn't
health.
download.
He had his enemies.
I like that.
Indeed, he was murdered.
God, murder him.
Murder?
Rest his soul.
Is this like Clue?
Someone was rummaging around my cabin in the middle
I
of
know,
the night.
this
No one
seems
would
like
listen to me.
If there was a murder,
What is going on?
then there was a murderer. The murderer is with us. And every one of you is a suspect.
Yep, it's like Clue.
And who are you?
Defoe!
My name is Hercule Poirot, and I'm probably the greatest detective in the world.
That's great.
That does not look like Dennis Quaid.
He's old.
I'll watch it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
It looks fun.
It's like a true
Josh
Gad, yeah,
whatever
he's
say.
hilarious. He was in Pixels,
Yeah.
and which is an underrated movie.
And the Bee.
And he was in The Wedding Ringer.
There's rumors that he might be the Penguin in the DCU. I'm totally down with that.
That'd be cool.
I'm totally down
That'd
with
be
that.
awesome.
I would love that.
So there's Logan Lucky is another trailer I want you to see.
I was going to put that on here, but it didn't look interesting.
Why? Because it has Channing Tatum. Channing all over your
Oh.
tail.
Finally, they announced Gambit. Not happening.
Yeah, not really happening. I mean, I'm happy because I don't want them to butcher the character. And I love Taylor
Logan Lucky.
Kushner as Gambit. This is Lucky Logan.
The only reason why I kind of want to see this is because what's his face is in it from Star Wars.
Okay. This is from the directors
I'll
of
finish what my grandfather said.
Ocean 11, Ocean 12, Ocean 13.
Kylo Ren.
Magic Mike.
You mean just don't say it. I gotta let you go.
You were just fired. I was let go for liability reasons involving insurance. The one-armed bartender. You need to show a little respect. Charlotte Motor Speedway.
He looks so fucking hot with that facial
I know how
hair.
they move the money.
The only guy who knows anything about blowing up real bank vaults is Joe Bang.
I am in car, sir.
That is right.
Dead.
No, I can't see it.
Well, it's what's the Bond guy?
Oh, Daniel Craig.
Coca-Cola
I am incarcerated. Aren't they married? Wait.
I know everything there is to know about computers, okay? All the Twitters, I know.
All the Twitters. That's how I sound with Twitter.
Welcome to the Coca-Cola 600.
How many yards away is the vault? 20 yards. I don't know, maybe 30.
Is it 20 or is it 30? We are dealing with science here.
They're gonna know what we want them to know.
I think it's gonna be a fun
It has
heist
potential.
movie.
It has potential. These movies scare me sometimes. They look great in trailers.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're corny. So
It's been handled.
I'll give it a shot.
Oh, this is gonna be good. That looks like it hurt.
The Winter Soldier.
Sebastian.
I want everything on Jimmy Logan.
I'm about to get naked. So no bacon. I said no bacon.
You Logans mustn't be as simple-minded as people say.
People say that.
would you give me my arm, please?
Is it this one?
Daniel Craig was so weird.
He looks like a fucking weirdo. He reminds me of what's that movie, Sling Blade? Yeah. Who played that? Fuck, was it Billy Bob? Yeah, I fucking love Billy Bob.
I reckon.
And supposedly there's a new Justice League trailer.
Let's check it out. I haven't heard that.
Let's see. But I think that looks good. And, you know, I do like Channing Tatum. I mean, I don't like him as Gambit, and Gambit is probably my favorite comic book character behind Nightcrawler. But I was not happy with that casting, so I'm okay with that.
6 days ago. Let's check it out. It's going to be an ad, so I'm going to pause it or slow it down. Look, God damn, I want this movie to be good. I really hope it's good.
It looked good in the one trailer.
It does. I really want this movie to be good.
And Ben Affleck looks great and funny.
I love Ben Affleck's version of Batman. Oh, did you hear Jessica Grimm? She got a boyfriend, but that's not what I'm talking about. Congratulations, Jess. I know you're like, fuck you, but... Alright,
I know, Jess, you bailed. We were just talking about how we hate men, okay?
Jess has gotten into comics here recently. She's been reading a shit ton of comics because her boyfriend, I guess, reads comics. So I've been telling her, like, read this, read that.
Yeah, I've seen she posted some stuff.
So she's reading The Dark Knight. I told her to check out Red Sun, which is what if Superman, instead of landing in Kentucky, he lands in Kansas, wherever the fuck Superman's from, whatever. Midvale or whatever it's called. It's
Kansas, right?
Kansas, Kentucky, one or the other.
Kansas.
Yeah, well, it's one or the other. It doesn't matter. But or
is it Oklahoma?
No, it's Kansas or
Just
Kentucky.
kidding.
I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on
Kansas.
But yeah, it is Kansas. Kentucky's where Rick Grimes.
I don't even like Superman. I know that.
Yeah, Kentucky's where Rick Grimes is originally from. In the comic book. I think that's where
His bow-legged self.
But okay, so Red Sun is like where Superman, instead of landing there, he lands in Russia, and he becomes a war machine of like Russian. So he's the Red Sun. This is fucking great little art they did for a minute. But I sort of like read that. You need to read Flashpoint. You need to read Crisis on Infinite Earths. Like I'm feeding her all these comics, and he's been talking to her, and he's like, yeah, he said to read these, so it's kind of cool.
Congratulations.
She saw Wonder Woman with him, I guess, over the weekend.
I love you, Jess, but I'm just saying. We were just having this conversation. I'm going to be single forever.
Maybe if you watch a dog die, you'll be alright.
No!
Have you watched John Wick yet? John Wick.
I skipped the dog part.
Of the first one?
Yes. I haven't seen the second one yet.
How did you like the first one?
Yeah, I loved it. It was awesome. I liked how it was filmed. It had like that gritty, dark, like... I can't explain it. Like an old time. I don't know.
I love both those films. They're great. But
they're doing the third one.
Yes, they are. And you got to see the second. The second one, I think, is better than the first. Okay, so I want this movie to be great. And with Wonder Woman, but did you hear a little the Zack Snyder deal with this? He dropped out.
Yeah, because of family issues.
His daughter committed suicide, so he dropped out of the.
But it's already done.
Mostly done. They're still doing like small reshoots and editing and all that stuff. So Josh Whedon took it over. Josh Whedon.
Yeah, I mean we all know
of the
who
Marvel
he is,
stuff. So I think it's gonna be good. So let's just see what this. I've not seen this trailer, but I think this is the one where we see Superman.
I haven't seen it yet either. All I know is that I wrote it down. So
you need to watch Man of Steel. It's a good fucking movie.
Where's Superman from?
There's an attack coming.
It's from Crypt.
The others.
Planet Crypt.
Oh, I want to show you something. I love her. I'm in love with her. Officially in love with her.
I loved her in Fast and the Furious. What the fuck?
No, I'm in love with her.
I've never even watched.
Again?
I've seen the newest one. Have you seen it?
I no. To be free.
I love Affleck's.
Look, this is the song I was just singing. Together.
Fucking awesome.
Aquaman looks
Where's Soups?
tight.
Where's Soups? Come on, show me Soups in the black costume. Please be in the black costume.
It's good to see you playing well with others again.
Just like that. I dig it.
Maybe temporary.
Where's Soups?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
All I know is that was I seen it on YouTube.
Apparently there's a trailer where you see Soups. And that's what I wanted to see.
Henry
went on vacation,
Cavill?
she stuck to the sideline.
I thought he was done with Superman.
Fuck no. Are you crazy? He's doing Man of Steel 2. He's going to be in this.
I thought he was done.
No, just
Where did I read that?
No, you read he died in BVS.
No, not that. Just that.
He ain't done with that character. He's gonna be Superman for a very long time. See
This is the same trailer.
But it showed Supes on the front. Do you see him in this trailer at all? What's this? Come on, I want to see him in the fucking black
Supes.
costume.
Hi. Thank you so much.
Shut up.
Dun, dun, dun.
Don't tell me they're gonna have Martian Manhunter in Justice League.
Why? What's wrong with that?
He's on Supergirl.
So?
So you can't. No, that would be dumb. Well, of course, there's Superman. And
They're separate!
Not necessarily.
Stephen Amell would not be Green Arrow on
He
big
should be.
screen.
He
But
needs
he
to
wouldn't be. They would recast.
No, I don't think they will. At
I
this
think
point.
they would.
No, I think they know he owns that character.
They already recast Flash!
That movie's not happening. They
No,
better-
Ira in this one!
Oh, yeah, but he's just going to be in this one. This must be the one that shows Superman.
You will give the people of Earth an ideal to strive towards.
Love Russell Crowe. Show him. Show Supes. Come on.
No race behind you.
This is a fan-made trailer, it feels like. Yeah, it's fan-made.
I don't know.
It says it right there.
Ah. You see him? I don't care. I want to see Superman in the black costume. Show him. Show him. I mean, that's close to Man of Steel. I knew that. This is all stuff you've seen in the movie, though. In BVS. Just show him in the black costume. I don't even care if it's fan-made. Just be in that outfit right there.
Aquaman looks badass.
It would be cool if he had the long hair, but I don't think they're going to give him the long hair. In the comics, he
Who,
came-
Aquaman?
No, Superman.
Oh, I was about to
Superman
say.
came back with long hair. He was gone for a while. Batman
Could you
was
imagine
gone.
if they stick to the original costume of Aquaman?
Never would happen.
Oh, it would have been fucking terrible. Oh,
This is
shit.
how BBS ended. It's- Everybody was like, Superman's dead! No, he's not. No, he's not. Don't be dumb. They would
Just
join
go
you
home.
in the sun. It's totally CGI, but...
Yeah, that's why I can't get down with it. Alright, we didn't even see what you wanted.
Yeah, he just flew up in there and he was in the sun.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I think there is a trailer out there that Superman's in, but I ain't looking for it.
Yeah, fuck that.
What did I just say I need to show you? What the? Hold on. Fuck. There's something I said I need to show you.
I do not know. IDK. There is a new Tom Cruise movie that trailer dropped today.
Oh, you know The Mummy comes out next week, right?
Yes, and then there's another Tom Cruise movie about Pablo Escobar, which I love that story.
It's old.
I know, but still, there's a new there's a trailer for that.
Damn it, that was. Oh yeah. Well, I can show you that in a little bit. I guess is that it for trailers? We jump into some voicemails. I want to show you something.
Let's do voicemails and then.
All right. Who am I? now?
This is where we time out to use the potty.
I'm gonna edit that out.
I know, but still,
Where is this?
just in case.
There's one thing I want to show you before we jump into that topic.
Okay. Is Harmony the little girl from Signs?
Harmony's been acting really strange here.
She has tons of bottles of water. Why? What's going on with her?
I don't know. Something's up. All right, ready?
Yes. And we're back.
I wouldn't know where to edit.
Oh.
All right, I gotta show you something.
Okay. Let's do this before we jump into our topic. Oh my god.
It's pretty fucking epic. I think I meant to show you last week. But
While you find that, I'm gonna open these. They're from Scott. We're gonna try them together.
What is it?
It's Jaffa's chocolate orange and a crispy
So
shell.
this is Australian candy?
Yeah, Australian made.
So is this like, what is this our version of? What is it? It's a.
I don't know.
It looks like a M&M.
Kind of,
It
but
looks
it's
like
orange.
Chopped orange in a crispy shell. So it's like it's like an M&M. It's basically what it.
So we're gonna try it.
Sounds like an M&M. The big M&M.
Okay.
You know, the fucking massive ones.
Here's one. Let's see how you like them. You gonna pop them?
No, I bet they're just like M&M. Yep. But they have that orange shell, so you get the hint of orange peel. Actually pretty damn good.
That's really good. It reminds me of those
I've had something like
the
that.
chocolate that's the orange chocolate and it comes in a little ball.
It's probably the same thing.
They're actually really good.
Another couple. Okay, I didn't need that many, but okay.
No, these are really good.
Now I'll be sitting here eating them all night.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah.
They're called Jaffas.
I actually like the hint of orange you get with it.
It's not overpowering like a lot of chocolate.
When you get the taste of chocolate, they're pretty good.
They're made by Nestle, but it's Australian made.
In Australia, call 1-800-025-361, Nestle.com.au. Nestle Australia Ltd. 1 Homebush Bay Drive, Roads North Southwest 2138 Australia. Scan to learn more about the nutritional, environmental, social aspects of this product to visit. It's got a QR code. Good to remember. Keep the smiles going by enjoying the right proportion combined with physical activity. I can't sleep. Contains no artificial flavors.
It's really good.
Contains ingredients Vegemite. I'm kidding. There's no Vegemite. You'd shit if it was.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
These are pretty fucking tasty. Actually. I take these a lot.
Yeah. And he sent me mints too, but they're mine because they're delicious. But I wanted to try.
They're made by Allen's.
They're really good.
Wow.
I really like that.
Those are actually a very tasty little treat. I'm gonna show you something, not just to get you unloaded, but we can bullshit for a minute about what other candies did he give you? How many did he give you?
He gave me this and then minties.
So the minties, what are they?
They're like, it kind of looks like a taffy when you unthing it, but it's not.
When you unthing it?
When you unwrap it, but when you eat it, it's not really like chewy, so you just suck on it, and it's really good. It's like, I don't know how to explain it.
No, those are actually
Yeah.
pretty good. I would like to see if I can
Thanks,
find
Scott.
the equivalent here. I'm gonna Google this. Actually, let me look it up. What are they called?
Jaffas.
How you spell it?
Jaffas.
Let's look it up. Look it up.
Really good. It says Australian made, so.
Come on, computer. You can get them on Amazon, apparently.
Really?
I don't know. Something came up and then it disappeared again.
It's an Australian registered trademark for a small round sweet consisting of a soft chocolate center with a hard covering, orange flavored, red colored confectionery. Their name derives from the Jaffa orange. Go back up, I'm reading.
You did.
The sweet is part of both Australian and
Guana.
Though associated with sweet, Jaffa is sometimes used to describe a chocolatey orange flavor.
They're pretty good. Yeah, let's see if we can find where we can get these in the United States, because I kind of want some.
They're good.
Jaffa's in the Bible?
In the Bible?
That's what it says. Must be a name in the Bible. I don't remember. I've read the Bible.
I like them because they're not sweet. You get like that little hint. And I'm not a big like sweet person.
No, they're good. I like them. Actually, I like them a lot.
Scott, these are good.
Lucky bastard. That's a good candy. You know, we're kind of spoiled over here with our candy. We have a lot of good candy. I hear people from other places say, you know, we have like the best candy, but these are fucking good.
Well, I was talking to my coworker, and she's from England, and she said that I guess Australia and England are part of like the same like kingdom or something. I don't know. She was explaining something to me.
They're probably under the same rule.
Probably, but she was asking me what the name was because I was telling her about them. So I'm gonna have to take some to her tomorrow.
Are they called Jaffa cakes? No.
Jaffas.
Just Jaffas.
Mhm.
Cadbury's chocolate. No.
They're made by Allen's. Maybe you can find that. A trademark of Nestle.
How you spell it again?
Jaffas.
Let's look on Amazon.
Oh, there they are!
Holy shit! Look at the price of them.
Oh my god!
So for that bag you're holding in your hand,
It's
$16.
$16.
That's how much it would cost us to get this.
Scott, I hope we didn't spend that much.
What's today? So tomorrow's the 6th, right?
Yeah.
So if I order them today, they'll be here by Wednesday. $16 for a bag of candy, though. That's a lot of money for a $4 bag of candy. I don't know how much Scott paid for them, but over here, a bag that size is like $4.
Of other stuff. This is
our
$16.
Well, here, but this might be $4 or whatever over there.
Might be the equivalent.
But here, that size bag candy, if you go get like Reese's Pieces or something,
it's like $3.99.
It's like $4. So that's interesting. I dig them though; they're good. It comes in a resealed pack. I just said that to be corny.
Really?
Comes in a resealable pack.
All right, what are you gonna show me? We were supposed to find something while we were trying the candy.
No, my first she doesn't boot us off. If it boots us off, we're in problems.
Phillies are winning.
Yeah, Atlanta's scoring runs though.
Finally winning.
No, we're still a terrible team.
I know.
Alright, we're gonna move on a second, guys. I'm just waiting for this thing to load so I can show like this scene that I need you to see. It was fucking awesome. Where are you gonna shoot something from Scott? Thumbs up, Scott. We're taking pictures, guys.
Ew, I look like the Exorcist.
Oh my god.
That's not my good side. Hold on!
Not my good side. What the hell? I'll put this shit in my ear. Homebrew too. Riveting.
Perfect! Perfect!
Riveting fucking podcast. Let's be really quiet while we take a picture.
This is really fucking delicious.
It is pretty good. We got a voicemail too we gotta check out.
Yes, and Bryce sent us an email, he said.
Or maybe he sent us an email, not a voicemail then.
Yeah.
He said check your email. I assumed it was a voicemail. Is it an email?
Yeah.
It's an email, not a voice. Was he not have a phone?
I don't know.
Okay, let's read that while we're waiting for this. I thought it was a voicemail.
Is it an email?
It's a fucking email. He wrote it. It says, "Yo, sorry I didn't get a voicemail in, but I'm shooting you this email. It was brought to my attention that I neglected to mention getting to meet Gidget and the clan." He calls my parents
the clan.
Family clan. In the last message. No, I don't like the clan. Clan is
I don't like
KKK.
that. I don't like that at all.
We love everybody. It was awesome to get to hang out and meet everyone. Wish you could have made it, Mike. Next time, you and me, brother. Anywho, drink one for me, and hope you guys have a great show. As always, peace out, Brussels sprouts. Maximum effort.
Thanks, Bryce. You did neglect me, but it's okay. You made up for it.
It's alright, Bryce.
Kind of, because you still put Mike in the message.
It's alright, Bryce. We get up. We'll have a bromance. And like I said, Bryce, anytime, man. All you gotta do is get here.
Anytime.
I got the rest.
Cheaptickets.com.
I'll pay to house you. I'll feed you.
He can come help paint.
Sure. I'll do it. I'm telling you, we can do whatever. We can watch TV and hang out, hold hands, go see a movie, go eat dinner.
You guys are so cute.
We can make some beer together. It could be like Ghost.
I know. He just said it was good meeting Gidget and all the clan. Thanks.
My darling.
I don't want to be a clan member.
To hunger for your touch. Alright, here you go. This one to show you. It's going to be a little spoilery. You haven't seen Supergirl, but I want to show you something on this.
In a way, my name is McGann Morris.
Superman came back the episode before this, for the end. You see the beginning. Just watch.
I'm going back to Mars.
It's fucking awesome. I'm going to turn the lights down so YouTube just bear with me.
This is the world of Krypton. My name's Monel.
Jackson's still there, but it's a wasteland.
I want to be a superhero. I want to help you keep the world spinning. I've never felt like this about anyone.
Cara and I are dating. Yes, it's awesome.
These are my parents, Queen Rhea and King Lion.
Hey, it's a girl from Desperate Housewives.
And I'm done being your prince.
Krypton's taking everything from me.
We will move on.
We won't. You betrayed me, my love. Thanks for stopping by, Mom.
That's Lex Luthor's brother and Lex Luthor's mom.
To New Jackson.
Watch this though.
It's Cat Grant. I've been away for a while.
She came back.
Oh, shit!
I love her on the
You
show.
really thought you'd won.
Watch this though. Who hit her? Who hit her? What? Watch this.
Superman?
Watch this shit. He's on the show.
This is my planet.
He hit her?
Watch.
These are my people.
This shit was awesome.
What a cunt rag.
No, you'll understand why. This was fantastic.
You harm them.
Arrow was my favorite finale this second. Oh, good shit. This is the finale though.
What have you done to him? I once told you that my planet was riddled with the corpse of yours. But not only green kryptonite rained down from the skies, there are so many more ways to harm your kind than to simply weaken you. Silver kryptonite. Your cousin is so much like you. Reckless, stupid, barreling headfirst into danger. I couldn't have set a better trap if I tried.
Cal, it's me, Kara.
Oh,
Wait till you
he
see
doesn't
this.
see
This is
you.
movie quality
He
shit.
sees his worst
When they start
enemy.
fighting.
You should have stayed away, Zod.
Your carcass will lie dead at my feet, Kal-El. And the people of this planet will kneel before me.
We see Zod.
Kneel before
Listen
Zod.
to me.
I just keep.
Watch
It's
this.
the whole Eminem song.
Watch how cool this shit looks. The cinematography in this is fantastic.
You're his mortal enemy, Supergirl. The person he fears most. You will take everything from him. So this time he will not hesitate. This time he will protect his planet. This time.
I'll stop you forever.
Don't be afraid.
I will destroy your world. Stay away from them.
And this isn't even the big bad fight.
This CGI looks 10 times better than V
Watch
vs
this.
Superman or whatever.
Watch this. This is fantastic.
A cannon? No, it's something else. The DEO system registered a major kryptonite signature in downtown National City. Oh my god, Kara.
This is very well done. It's hard to watch a guy beat the shit out of a girl like this though. But you just watch. I mean, I get they're both superheroes, but
Don't be sexist.
I will kill everyone you love.
You have to fight it!
Uppercut.
it's very well done. Just like that, Supergirl beats Superman. John, you gotta watch that show. When I saw this, I was like, holy shit, they took a huge step there. I thought that was fantastic.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
I'm telling you, you gotta watch that show.
Alright.
That's probably
I'll
like,
get on to that!
it's better than the... Well, this season of Supergirl is better than Flash this season, I think.
Alright, turn off the light so the YouTubers can see us.
Alright, you ready to jump into this topic?
Yes, let's
Hold
jump
on.
into this topic. Do you have an intro?
I don't know. We'll find something.
I found this topic by accident.
Did you? I heard of this, but never looked into it. But I've heard it mentioned a few times.
Oh, because I know as soon as I say the text, you were like, Mayday.
Yeah. I was like, done.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. You have to say it 3 times, by the way, for them to respond. Otherwise, they don't think it's a real Mayday.
You just said it 3 times and
did.
nobody's responding.
Well, in the field of battle or in maritime rules or bird-like things, I don't know.
Is that how you say it? Bird like
The Pope is a lizard, and so is the Queen.
This is my favorite.
Who murdered Diana
and got away.
Oh, Mama's a
Kenyan.
Reagan calls
So
Dave.
fucked up. I want some Jaffa
George
cakes.
Bush had abortions, or so people say. They knocked Norma Jean off. They killed JFK. Who got shot and poisoned by the CIA. They faked the moon landing, but Roswell was real.
Yes, it was.
There's drugs in the water and bugs in our meals.
I have all the every single one.
We can't trust vaccines.
Get your kids vaccinated.
We all know that jet fuel can melt through steel beams. And the new world order will brainwash your kids.
We live in a kingdom of bullshit.
And use MK Ultra to hide what they did.
Murder lady. Murder.
They're gonna say he was suicided.
Took too many pills.
Oh,
You strangled
that's what
to
they
death.
always say, you know.
All right, so this is
He
Mayday.
drowned, but there's no water.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
You have to say it 3 times.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
But this has nothing to do with Mayday distress call.
No, nothing.
P.S. though, I do have to say this.
P.S.
Yeah. So today in history, in June 5th, 1981, the AIDS epidemic was officially began in the U.S. when the CDC reports on pneumonia affecting 5 men in L.A.
It's a gay disease, remember?
Well, it said homosexual, but I'm not going to say that because it affects more people than
Yes,
just that.
But initially it was considered a gay disease.
Yes,
which is
it was
dumb.
initially. But yes, so today in history, so.
But it was a predominantly homosexual males did have it at first because they protected or did.
They've unprotected, and then when you do that, you're more like when you have
When you go
anal
up the
sex.
butt,
When you have anal
you go up
sex,
the butt
you're more likely
to rip something.
yes, and then there would be blood, like so that
Really, that
people free love,
that made no sense. All right, Mayday. Let's get into this.
Mayday, Mayday,
So
Mayday.
This is a mystery. I got every single text here that was
Yes.
ever sent in up on our computer here. I'm not going to name them all. I'm not going to go through them all, but we'll look at some.
Yes, we'll look at some.
Especially ones here that say courtesy of
The orphanage.
which we'll talk about.
So, the Mayday Mystery is a series of ongoing full-page ads published every May 1st.
It's a puzzle.
Since 1981 in the Wildcat Arizona University paper.
Small newspaper.
Yes. It took years for people to realize that there was a pattern going on.
yeah, people didn't know what it was. I mean, look here. I pulled up the first one. This is the first one.
Yes.
And it's got an encrypted.
And it
thing here.
basically, so when I looked this up, it basically means all powered Chairman Mao.
I think it's,
Something like that. All hail Chairman Mao.
Right somewhere here.
Something Chairman Mao.
Mao, Sun Tzu one. Here, I've seen the same thing in the early '80s pages. I don't know. All right, yeah. Bob.
So it's talking about Chairman Mao.
There's a clue.
Yeah, it's a clue. So basically, all the titles start with SR/CL : date. Signed with a smiley face signature. If you want to call that a signature, a smiley face, I don't know. It's like a monkey.
Yeah, the guy's not a very good artist. But there's symbolism in this.
What does SR/CL mean? I looked it up.
I can look it up.
Yeah, look it up. I forget. It's something so simple, and I'm drawing a blank on it right now. So basically, all these ads, not only do they appear every May 1st since 1981, which actually the May that just passed, there was another one that was released. I'm just saying this is an ongoing mystery. They are comprised of chaotic, seemingly intellectual gibberish with mathematic.
It means Societas Rosicruciana Colombian League.
No, it means something else in computer language.
That's what I see. Mayday and what its origin. Mayday. No. Strange cryptic as puzzle.
Go back up. Did you type in Mayday?
Yeah.
Just do SLCL
I did
computer
that.
lingo.
Nothing came up.
Come on, son.
You don't have it written down?
No, I forgot to write that as a note. Sorry.
Comes up computer radio control.
RC car. It selects something, clear something. I don't know. Okay, whatever. So it has different all these ads have different languages. They have mathematic equations. They have scientific diagrams. They seem intellectual.
There's meaning behind each one.
Yes, there's definitely meaning. So not only do they appear May 1st, but sometimes they will sporadically come about later on in the year. Especially, they said in like November. Are you looking up for the...
I was going to see if I see the symbol. Keep talking.
Oh, okay. So throughout the year, like I said, they would be sporadically placed around.
Well, there's different meanings for this. They say they're not 100% sure. SR could be for programming language, and CL could be for control language.
Yeah, there we go.
So, but they're not 100% sure.
Yeah, but that's what I was thinking of, because it's written like, I don't know, it's written weird. So after a while, people began to notice these postings, and they attempted to find out what they were.
Not until the 90s, though.
Yes, not until the 90s.
It wasn't until this went on for about 10 years before anybody really even.
Brian D. Hansen, ex-student of Arizona
He's
University.
the one who runs the site that I'm on right
now. Which is MaydayMystery.org. So he was an ex-student of Arizona University. He also worked on the Wildcat newspaper. Now, the Wildcat newspaper makes their money because they request, they get money for ads. This is how it ended up in their school newspaper.
It's just a school school newspaper.
Oh,
small school though, not a big school.
So Brian set up a website dedicated to scanning and categorizing the ads. In 1999, he developed the site in 1994. In 1999, a group contacted the site and claimed to be part of the network posting the ads. They named themselves the Orphanage.
Well, that didn't come out till much later on, though. The orphanage stuff did. I was reading that. That didn't come out till well after he had already established a lot of this. The orphanage came out.
This was 1999 when the orphanage came.
Yeah, well, he didn't start the website until the late 90s. He started the web. No, he didn't start the website until like.
Way later, I saw it.
He got involved in the early 90s, but he didn't start the website up until like 1999.
Well, in 1999 is when the orphanage contacted him.
Basically, he wasn't updating the site, so the orphanage jumped in and said that they were willing to give him coins and things to be able to help him pay for the website so he could update it and keep it going. Because the website would go months and months and months with nothing, and then so the orphanage, this group that they've come to be known as, is the orphanage.
That's what they called themselves.
Yes.
So they also indicated that there would be some sort of prize if anyone was ever to figure out the whole campaign. They called it a campaign. Now, the campaign hasn't ended. So...
No, there's a prize. It's in a safe. It says it in the thing. There is a prize. It's in a safe, and when you figure it out, you'll...
Yeah, but it has... So no one has solved this, obviously, because it's still going. And I think that the earlier...
I already know who did it.
I think the earlier ads indicate what to do in the later ads. So it's all like a jigsaw puzzle. You have to put all the pieces together.
There's a lot to it. There's a lot of stuff here. It says here, this website is poorly neglected, was sitting on a parasite, is the child of the... I was just reading what this says, the site. Eats way too much of my time. This guy obviously took most of his graphics and Mayday text was appropriate.
Well, there is a Facebook page that I invited you to like, and that's like people trying to figure out the mystery. It's cool to hear what people, have to say.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's figuring this out, though.
No, no one is.
I don't even know if there is a mystery. I just think it's a bunch of stuff that people are writing. I don't know if there is an end to this.
So they gave him. So the orphanage gave Brian these clues and sent him physical mail to his post office box that was highly decorated.
No, the orphanage didn't give it to Brian. There was a middleman. There was a lawyer.
No.
No.
You're before. You're after. Okay.
The orphanage didn't get involved
yes.
until after the lawyer.
No, they sent him mail. If you actually look into it.
They sent him mail, but they did
the
not.
orphanage sent him mail.
Yeah, but how Brian was able to find the orphanage was he found a lawyer, because what he did was he traced back to who was paying for it.
So Brian didn't find out this lawyer until 10 years after these postings.
After he saw the postings. So he saw his, look, I'll show you right here. He saw his postings here. You look here, the history. He saw his first time he ever saw it was in 1994, right? So that was his first thing. He didn't pay much attention to it. On May 1st, 1995, he came across his first Mayday. He came to Arizona in 94. His first Mayday was in 95. 1 year later, 96, he saw his second Mayday page, still hadn't done anything. A year after that, in 1997, he saw his third Mayday page, which is where he had started working here for and became their webmaster. So after that, he started looking into it and was able to find this middleman who then said that he was employed to give these things by a group called the Orphanage.
Yes. But the orphanage still sent to his P.O. box.
After he found
the
local lawyer.
Can you let me build?
Well, you were saying the other way around.
Can you let me build?
But he found the lawyer, and then that's what linked the orphanage.
So, through a conversation with a previous Wildcat manager, they found that the ads from the past 10 years were placed by a 60-year-old Tucson lawyer named Robert Truman Hungerford.
And I'm 99% sure this is the guy who's putting this together.
I'm not so sure.
Have you seen the pictures of this guy's office?
Yes, I have. So he is a hermit.
What do you see on his bookshelves?
I'm going to get to that. He is a hermit. He had an office with history books, encyclopedias, languages, science facts.
He's been legally deemed crazy as well.
He said that they were only chosen because of their color and aesthetics. That's what he said those books and stuff were. And then he came to say, okay, I'm trying to figure out what this person is making me look like, putting in these ads. Like, he's trying to figure it out.
Well, there was an interview I listened with him, and he said, basically, I know nothing about the orphanage. All I know is they send me what to post.
Yes.
I take it, I give it to you guys, and then I'm done with it. That's
yes.
all that I do. That's what his claim is. But why does he have books on his shelf with cryptography?
They said that he's trying to figure out
Ancient
the equation
symbols.
too.
Nah, I don't.
So, I mean, I don't know. This lawyer doesn't really seem like... So he didn't post them the first 10 years. It was only after 10 years that he started to put the ads in the newspaper.
That he was linked to it because they didn't have... University of Arizona didn't have archives.
But it's still unknown unknown if he did it or if it was someone else. That's unclarified information.
But there's nothing that says that he didn't do it. So you have to
it's unclarified information.
So he could be the person.
He could be.
Yeah.
So... I don't know. He says that he was just obsessed with them, and that's why he collected all the books. He was trying to figure out the mystery. Now he doesn't want anything to do with it, and he's a really big hermit. And I tried to look him up online, and his father was actually a Lutheran military man, which can go back to secret societies with Mensa and all that stuff going on.
I think you got a guy with a lot of time on his hands. And
I could see that, but I looked at some of these texts and it's.
Did you see a picture of the guy?
Yes, I did. I see a picture of the guy.
I wanted to show you something. There's a piece of. Let's see if I can find the text.
So basically, Robert says the mystery is a work of art. There's a society behind it, and this is the unreal of it.
And they're not always on. They're not. These things don't only come out on May. Every once in a while.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, they come out.
There's they're considered.
But May 1st every year, you're bound to get one.
I think there was 1 year that they didn't though, right? I think there was 1 year it came like a day late or something. It was a strange thing.
Maybe he overslept.
I don't know. There was one. I think there was 1 year that something was off. But there's. I'm trying to find.
So Robert says there's a society behind it, and this is the unveiling of the program that deals with future events.
I mean, look at some of these things. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and there seems to be. He loves whoever this is loves their four corners. Everything you connect to, it makes four corners, no matter what it is. So, he deals with patterns. Even with this. Okay, so I counted this one. So there's 12 on each side. So 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 4 squares.
All right, so you notice my smiley face too?
Yes.
What do you notice about this smiley face?
It has hair.
That's hair. You know what I'm getting to?
No.
You don't know what I'm getting to?
No.
All right, continue. Okay. I'll find it. There's a reason why I wanted you to see that it had hair there. But keep doing one.
Okay. But a lot of these actually have inspirational quotes at the top. I was reading some of them, and some of them were like, you know.
I think too. What a lot of people have to understand is a lot of these things too. There's a lot of bullshit in them to distract you, right? So, puzzles like this, the clue could be like in this word here, and then all this is just bullshit. It doesn't mean anything. You know, like the clues could be hidden in a way that we just wouldn't see them. Like the clues in this could just be a number. You know, 668. You know. Like that's the thing about these.
I mean, 6, 8, and 12 seem to be very popular when I was looking at them.
Aren't they prime numbers?
I think so.
That's probably why.
So now Mayday is also known for its celebrations. A lot of people, it's a pagan holiday, so people don't know why May 1st. Well, on May 1st, there's a lot of protests going on against the World Bank. That's when like unions and workers, a lot of protests happen to go against the big corporate man.
And the smiley face too is his signature basically.
Yes. Looks like a little monkey.
Yeah, I gotta find this one now. Keep
You don't remember what year it was?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just later.
So basically Mayday
The Midget
is
Tag Team sends fraternal greetings to the Asylum Choir from 39.7459 North, 1049736 West. That's the latitude and longitude. The truckload of turkeys from Grandpa's farm is en route. Orpum pro nobis. That's one of those.
I'm just there's something to this. I don't think it's just gibberish.
Uh,
Even if it's
yeah,
a small,
there might be something.
even if it's a small little whatever, I believe that there is an end game.
Here's the only thing that really makes me think that could there be anything to this is we have some of the smartest minds in the world that can't figure this out, and I don't know. Like I just think to myself, nobody can figure
Go
this
back
shit
up,
out.
read that. Read that quote. The truth must dazzle gradually, or every man be blind. Like little stuff like that. Like it contradicts itself, and it makes you
It's
think.
me, the lawyer, you dumbass. You're reading this.
Well,
way
I
too
mean,
much.
that same thing can be said about John Teeter.
Totally, and it's all. I think a lot of his shit's bullshit.
Not the one, not the clone, the original.
I think some of his stories are bullshit too. I think there's legitimacy to his claims, but I think there's also a lot of bullshit behind these people's claims. Look, I have no problem calling something out when I see it as being bullshit. Like I watched this video that is supposedly the Loch Ness Monster that happened last week. It's fucking totally bullshit. It's a fucking bird. But there's people out there that think that it's a fucking Loch Ness Monster. It's like, come on. It's
People
shitty.
need to-
It's shitty science like that.
It's people like that, and then people are gullible and don't want to have an opinion. Like, oh yeah, that's real. That's real. So the Mayday celebration is basically about fertility and fire. So it's also known as the International Workers' Day. So many riots and protests have happened. In Seattle and Minneapolis, they actually wear funny costumes related to labor and politics in protest against this stuff. So maybe this person is protesting the World Bank. I mean, maybe they're just trying to fuck with the smart people. I mean, I don't know, but I do believe that there is a purpose. Even if we don't know who it is, even if it is this Robert, whatever, I believe there is a purpose.
Okay, so let's just say there is a purpose. Eventually, this is going to stop.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Supposedly. All right. See how his hair is starting to change here?
Mm-hmm.
It's getting bald. Slowly going bald. See that?
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that that's a sign that he's getting old, and that like his signature is saying, "Look, I'm dying or getting old. This isn't going to go on forever." He's getting less and less hair.
Yeah. I mean, I totally see that, and I totally think that. I mean, it's been going on since 1981.
It has.
So
now, I think that if there is some sort of puzzle here, there's got to be more than one person involved. To me, one person can't keep coming up with this all the time.
Yeah.
There's a group of people that's creating this. Now, what the orphanage is, I don't know. I couldn't find anything about what it could possibly be.
Yeah, I couldn't either. I even tried to do the etymology of the word orphanage. It didn't help.
Look, there's certain things about this that it's fucking fascinating as shit. And then there's certain things about it where I'm like, this is just an old man with nothing fucking better to do. That's the way I feel about this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm up in the air about it. I do believe that there is an end game. I don't think it's a secret society. I think it's just somebody who...
I think it's somebody with way too much money and way too much time.
Who just wants to
But
be
I don't
known
think
for
I
something.
don't think that everything written here is a fucking code.
No. I think there's only like little, like a lot of it's gibberish, and then like the little subtle things.
I mean, it's interesting. I mean, you look at any of these and they're fucking interesting.
Yeah.
Text. I mean, there's all kinds of, latitude and longitudes and
Quotes and equations.
elements. The periodic table of element charts and all kinds of shit. Billiards balls. With this, and there's swords here, and there's that pro nubis again. So, if I should die before I wake. There is a ton of shit here.
Yeah.
But nobody's even started to put this together.
But
That's the part that tells me I don't even know if there is a puzzle.
Yeah, but I mean, even so, it's interesting
Look,
that somebody has been doing this for that long,
For 35 years.
and they're still going. And some of this stuff is interesting.
I mean, it is. Why in the Arizona University newspaper where not a lot of people are going to see it? That's where I was like, why? Is it because it's cheap? Because
It
if
is cheap.
If you try to do that in a regular newspaper, it
Yeah,
would probably be
I
a
tried
lot
to make
more.
an ad for me and and it was gonna cost $2,000 for a little 3x2 or something like that. I was like, no. And it's cool to listen to what the people say. Not even that, because then they open a discussion and they're like, oh, well, when I was in this country, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So you get to read about all these people's experiences and how they put this stuff together.
Check it out. You go to the very bottom.
Mhm.
I know this one's now. You can go next and it takes you to the next text.
Oh.
So you can go right to the next text. I think that this lawyer has more involvement than he's letting on. I don't think he's just some guy who's, handing off paperwork. I don't. Who this orphanage is, not 100% sure when that is.
Yeah.
That could be him in his own mind for all we fucking know. I don't know. But I strongly think that this lawyer guy has a lot to do with this.
I'm just perplexed.
Occam's
it's still going.
Occam's razor says he's the person doing it. I mean, it's the easiest solution is usually the true
Yes.
solution. So I think that guy has something to do with it. But I mean, he claims he doesn't, and this Brian Hentz claims that he's not. So it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Either way, it's fascinating that
It's a fucking trippy story.
Yeah. I mean, it just keeps going, and that's what's awesome about it.
Like, look at some of these. There's some
Yeah.
fucking
There's patterns.
pictures in there. It looks like pieces to a $1 bill. He says Cromwell a lot.
Yeah. Caldwell.
Deuteronomy. So there's Bible stuff here.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
7:2. It's interesting.
Even just to look at this, like, that takes a lot of work and effort. I mean, even if it's just bullshit.
It's a page, right?
Yeah.
So you have to lift all this off.
Mm-hmm.
You can see what it is.
Yeah.
But how do you do that? That's the thing. 'Cause
Print
you see but you see a lot of the
but underneath
stuff's
it,
cut off. Obviously, they all connect. It's like
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Well, what I'm saying is it's a Maltese cross when I say they connect.
Yeah, well, they said when the whole
See,
thing...
it's like a cross.
Yeah.
It goes up, watch.
Mhm.
Goes down, it's a Maltese
Yeah.
cross. And in the center of the Maltese cross, which has been known for like the Iron Cross and stuff like that, which would be like, the Nazis and stuff on their chest. Here we have the
Atomic bomb.
one of the bombs, looks like from the test facility.
Nuclear.
But it's a test facility bomb. It's
Mhm.
not an actual Nagasaki or Hiroshima bomb. On the 478th anniversary, the Confessio Augustina will be celebrated in the Federal Room. Yeah, see there. I mean, there's that orbit.
The Loyal Order of Unreconstructed Freaks in conjunction with Cumbra section will supply, and then Latin.
Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff here. I don't know what it all means. I can't even guess. Look, they're thanking me.
No, they're not.
Thanks to Mike C. for the great scans. They're thanking me. And thanks to Anonymous for the second copy. They're thanking me again. You can click here to submit clues. Like, if you have a clue, you can.
Yeah,
actually
and
go
it's
in
cool
and
to read these comments because you learn a lot about different things that you
Yeah.
you would never think to learn about. And that's what I think. Maybe it's just a way to get people together to solve something, even if there's nothing to solve.
Could be. I did see where somebody said they had solved it. Let me see if I can see what that is.
I don't know, but I think
somebody claims that it's been solved.
I think it's a fascinating story, and
Mayday Mystery solved.
Oh,
What's
this
the deal
was
with
no,
those
this
spiders?
isn't it.
No.
No, this is a protest on Mayday, by the way.
The spiders.
Yes. So this is what happens on Mayday. So maybe it's a protest against the World Bank. Who knows?
A protest against the World Bank, held by a lawyer. Makes sense. I'm telling you, I think that guy has more to do with it than he's saying.
Maybe he does.
What's the spider thing? The only thing is that the one guy, the Brian guy, claims that he's not, that the lawyer is not the author.
Yes, he says he's not.
You know,
but I mean, maybe he has more. Maybe Brian's the fucking author.
No, because he would be too young.
I know. But
He wasn't old enough to be alive then. Scientists may have solved this mystery. No. I don't know. It's definitely a weird thing.
Because there is other puzzles out there for like mathematicians and stuff.
Totally is. And actually, they submitted all these puzzles. What's the school that everybody goes to for the high IQ people?
Harvard?
No.
Princeton?
No. IQ school. Starts with an M.
Starts with an M.
Starts with an M.
Mensa?
I don't know. Mensa International? What is Mensa?
That goes back into the story.
That might be it, actually. Is this place for school for really gifted kids?
Yes. When people say Mensa.
Okay. So Mensa has been working on this,
Yes.
and they have figured nothing out with it.
Yeah.
So that's what leads me to tell me that I don't necessarily know if there is a.
But maybe they're trying too hard.
I don't know. You got the highest minds in the world studying a puzzle and they can't figure it out, but they can crack fucking Enigma codes.
I don't know. That's
You
what
know what I mean?
it's up in the air. I mean, maybe they're not looking at what they need to be looking at.
Maybe, but I mean, these are the smartest people in the world, and none of them can figure out what it means. But you're telling me
Because
some guy
Robert was
in
a part of
basement?
Mensa, the lawyer.
The lawyer, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I think he has
So,
something to do with this.
I mean, he
I'm
might.
pretty confident that dude. What was his name?
Robert Truman Hungerford. Once you start Truman, and then you start typing H, it'll come up.
He lives in there.
In Tucson.
He lives in Tucson.
But see, you know what? The last man on Earth, he says he's alive in Tucson. Now, Arizona has a wide range of weird stuff that's happened in Arizona.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I gotta tell you another story too. It's about the Phoenix Lights. It's a great story though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's.
But I gotta get to that in a second. I'm trying to see. Is he still a lawyer?
No, he is inactive.
So he's retired.
He's inactive. That's what it says. Inactive. I did look up some of his cases though.
The Mayday Mystery follow-up. Robert Truman has placed ads in the we know that. It's all shit we already know.
That's Reddit, right? Is that Reddit?
It's Reddit. Mystery
You know all this.
Based on the facts. Yeah, it don't look like they really have anything.
Yeah.
Answers refrained from posting any information about his relationship with Hungerford on the MaydayMystery.org. Okay, I'll stop here. Okay, yeah, I mean, look.
I just think it's intriguing because it's still going after so many years, and
the thing about
it's just
mental illness, because this guy's been like deemed mentally ill at this point, is typically things that make absolutely no sense to you or I make perfect sense to them. So this might be a puzzle that like this guy can solve in his own head, but nobody else can solve. It's true.
Maybe they just need a schizophrenic person or
It says here.
person with OCD.
The first time I looked into this, in my opinion, it was very obvious someone with some sort of mental health issue was placing these ads. Occam's razor, simplest explanation is the correct one. What was
You
that?
just knocked down the gnome.
Where was he at?
He was on top of that bottle.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks it's this guy.
No, I mean it could very well be him, but
Didn't I just say Occam's razor and then I read that? That's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of the puzzle.
maybe you can solve it.
I didn't realize Mayday was the all-time top post. Exciting to bring mystery up. Whatever.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what that guy's talking about. most recent post reference to this is the Wild Man. All right, yeah. Look, it's a fascinating thing. If anything,
it's cool to look at.
If anything, just go look at the text. There's some really cool stuff. There's a video on YouTube I watched, about an 8 or 9 minute video. They break it down pretty good. That's where I learned about the lawyer from.
You can call Hungerfoot 520.
Here?
Yeah.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Legitimate? Is that his phone
I
number?
guess. Let's try.
I'm calling him right now. Can I call from here?
Can you call from your phone?
Call from my phone. Okay.
Let's see.
I doubt anybody's going to answer.
Let's just see what
Well,
happens.
they're 3 hours behind, so it's only 7 there.
So 520
520
869
69
89 09.
09. Let's
See what happens.
just in case anybody answers, plug it in.
Oh. That will be edited.
No.
I'm just kidding. See what happens.
Robert Truman Hungerford.
Hi, Robert. This is Mike with a podcast called The XD Experience, and we were looking into the Mayday Mystery, and
We would like to speak to you.
We would like to ask you a few questions on it. If you can, give us a call back, or just give us a call back, or send us an email at xdexperiencepodcast@gmail.com. That would be awesome. Let us know.
Yeah.
All right. Thank
Bye.
you. See what happens. we got the guy's voicemail for Thursday. Be interesting if he calls me back. If he does, I'll somehow record that. Look, it's an interesting tale. I don't really know what else to say other than that. It's definitely fun to look at. I looked at a lot. I looked at a lot of text, but they do say that they think that the smiley face people are him over the years. So as he's slowly losing his hair, it's kind of like a representation of him getting old.
Mm-hmm. Which could
make sense. I mean, if he's relieving all his
but I
50s,
honestly think it's at least 3 people involved that are doing.
Yeah, I don't think it's just him.
A lot of information, a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I think it's just this one guy. I think
that he has more involvement.
I think he has involvement. I think he's maybe heading it in some way. I mean, he's an older guy, so the timing is about right. I don't know. We'll see if he calls back. Maybe went to voice.
That'd be amazing. He's probably listening to it.
I'm surprised that it actually we found a phone
and
number
that's
there.
his address. We're not gonna
See what happens when we can pull shit up here?
Yeah.
It's actually a lot better.
Oh shit.
But yeah, look, it's definitely fun. Do your own research. If anybody can encrypt it, that would be awesome. Let's see if I can find a clip. I heard of this story. I don't know if there's a YouTube video on it, but let me see if I can find
What is it?
It's a clip about the Phoenix Lights, but it involves a certain somebody.
Oh, a certain somebody.
Yeah.
We did a show in Phoenix Lights not that long ago.
Yeah. That's why I heard his tale, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Let me see if I can find it.
Find it, sir.
I
Yeah,
heard
but when
the
I
story.
heard the name Robert Truman Hungerford, I was like, really? What fucking kind of name is that? But I actually looked up the crest for that name, and it's actually like Hunger. Like ours means something else, like Caldwell. It originated from Coldwell, as that one just was Hunger Ford. That's it. There was no extra information about it.
Awesome. There is a video.
This is what's his face.
Who?
I can't think of his name right now. Sounded like him.
You don't even know who that was. You're gonna be so off when you see who this is. Okay. Listen.
Alex Jones.
No.
That's who it
May be
sounded
able to
like.
help me in this more, who knows? Because this is an international story. Because of you both being here, I looked into the international files, not covered by our...
Is that Kurt fucking Russell?
By yours. This took place
Chris
in
Pratt.
Arizona.
Listen!
An unidentified
You can't hear if you're not
pilot,
listening.
press cuttings, flying near an airport in Arizona with his son when he spotted 6 lights in the night sky. So he called from the aeroplane to air traffic control to say, I'm seeing these lights here. I wasn't expecting any other planes. They're none supposed to be on my landing path. Can you tell me what's going on?
Let me set the stage. This is an interview with Chris Pratt and Kurt Russell. Okay, just after Guardians of the Galaxy.
They said there are no other planes. He said, I'm seeing 6 bright lights coming towards me. Mystery unresolved. Makes sense.
Oh.
Tail number for that plane was Bonanza 2 Tango Sierra, and I was the pilot.
No way.
Oliver and I.
What?
say that in the briefing.
Oliver and I,
Or I should have read to the end.
Oliver and I were flying in. I was flying him to go see his girlfriend, and we were on approach, and I saw 6 lights over the airport in absolute uniform in a V shape, and Oliver said to me, I was just looking at him. I was coming in. We're maybe a half a mile out, and Oliver said, "Pa, what are those lights?" And I then it kind of like came out of my reverie, and I said, "I don't know what they are." I said, he said, "Are we okay here?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna call him," and I reported it. And they said, "We're not painting anything. We don't show anything." I said, "Well, okay, I'm going to declare it's unidentified. It's flying, and it's 6 objects." We landed. I taxied, dropped him off, took off, went back to L.A. Never said a word. He never said a word. I never thought of it. 2 years later, Goldie is watching a television show when I came home. Yeah. And the show is on UFOs. But as I came home, "Hey, honey, how's it going?" Boom, and I'm kind of hearing the TV going, and I stopped and I started watching, and it was on that event. Now, that was the most viewed UFO event. Over 20,000 people saw that. And I'm watching this, and I'm feeling like Richard Dreyfuss in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's like, why do I know this? You know what? And it's not clear to me. And finally, I said. Then they said the pilot reported it. A general aviation pilot reported it on landing. I'd never thought of it since then, and I said, "That was me. That was me." And I said, "Wait a minute. I'll go to my logbooks." So I went to my logbooks, and there was the flight at that time, and I didn't mention anything about the UFO. The fascinating part of that to me is that it just went literally out of my head, and Oliver never mentioned it. And had I not seen that show, I'd have never thought of it again. Amazing. That to me was the weird part. Believe it now, Chris? Yes.
Yes.
I'm convinced. It's just that I
All right, something's going on with Kurt Russell.
It's an object. Yeah. Moving towards you at this.
We need to move on.
Good job.
I heard that today and I thought that was a great
That's
story.
fucking fantastic.
I like when he's thinking he's like, and he's like, the tail number of that plane is Sarah Bravo 1, and he's like,
yeah,
you're like, what? Like, holy shit!
That's
Kurt
freaking
Russell,
awesome.
Ego the Living Planet himself.
I mean,
witnessed
and
the Phoenix
Disney
Lights.
wrote his name down before he died.
John
so.
McCain witnessed the Phoenix Lights. There's so many people like that saw that, and then just a lot of people all said the same thing. They just let it go.
Yeah.
Like, they just forgot about it.
Let it go.
It came back later on.
Let it go.
So there you have it. I thought that was a pretty interesting little thing.
Arizona, guys, it's weird.
There's more stuff here, but I don't even know what that is. But I heard about this.
I'll watch
today.
that later.
I thought it was good. You got anything else? Or we
no, that's it. I think we're done.
What song should we play?
Next week, hopefully we're gonna have a guest, my friend Franny.
Yeah, so we need to pick something easy and fun.
Yeah, something easy and fun. I'm gonna ask her what she would like to talk about first.
No Bigfoot.
No big, of course. She's not gonna talk about Bigfoot.
No Bigfoot. No big feet.
No big feet. We're not doing that. We're saving that for our 300th episode. But yeah, so we're gonna have her on next week. She wanted to come on actually tonight, but I just wanted to film the video with you. So we have a lot of work to do on this video. We gotta create some dialogue that we want to do.
Yeah,
but
next week we'll shoot a little bit more.
Yeah. So yeah, go check us out everywhere. xdexperience.com. We are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. Mike's on Untapped, MikeyXD9. I'm BeckersX3 at AOL.com.
Yeah, you can find me all over the place. Twitter, Instagram, all those good
Yeah.
things. Just look us up.
And you can always call and leave us a voicemail at 1-802-483-3682 or leave us an email like Bryce did.
Yeah.
And we can read it out and try to...
Is Bryce like the first one to ever leave us an actual email?
I don't know. I think we had one before.
People don't email anymore. Home run. Who hit it? Who hit it? Who hit it? Who hit it? Is
Altair?
Altair?
Altair, yeah.
Altair. Okay, that he's probably the best player on the team right now. He's hot. He's hitting good. Okay, so yeah, go do all those things.
Yeah,
check us
so
out.
like us on Facebook and Instagram.
Make sure you check
leave
us
us
out
an
on
iTunes
YouTube.
review, please.
Yeah, leave us an iTunes review.
26
Look,
seconds.
you guys want a free sticker? We got rounds on ones. We got die cut. Just leave us a review. Email us to say you left us a review with your email address, and we'll send it out.
Yeah, so leave us an iTunes review. We have a lot of stuff coming up, so we're excited. And Mike has a song picked. So, ooh.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
which you thought was not memorable.
It was okay. It was. I mean, look, I'm glad that I was listening to a bunch of podcasts catching up from being off, and everybody's saying the exact same thing.
I mean, I
It's
said
okay.
that, but it's still a good movie.
Yeah, it's good, but it's not great. But it's fun.
The first one was fantastic.
The first one was good.
But yeah, so guys, we love you.
Yep, do all those
I
things.
want to kiss your guys' face.
Go die in a fucking fire, please.
And peace out, Brussels sprouts.
How did you feel about this?
I
didn't even finish that bottle.
I finished mine. I think one and done.
It's too smoky for me.
I think one and done.
I know where I sit with beer, and for some reason, this makes I get
Yeah.
heartburn. I get
I mean, it got better the more that you drank it, but that could be because you're getting 8.5% alcohol.
I think if I was eating something, it'd be better. But just drinking, and I haven't eaten anything yet tonight. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't eaten.
I'll try another one tomorrow and see how I feel. But
Yeah, I mean, say I'll drink this next week. So
there you go. So next week I'll go get us something too.
yeah, this was okay. One bottle, I think one and done.
Yeah.
I got a time.
Yeah, it's definitely not something you're gonna sit down and drink a 6-pack.
No, hell no. Yeah.
Next week I'll try. You want to try something different other than an IPA right now? I'll try and find something a little different and fun.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Peace out, Brussels sprouts.
Later. Later, YouTube.
Bye.